Oh no.
Now we're live. My bad.
Hello.
Sorry.
Hi, everybody, and welcome. Now, you might be wondering what the hell
Better.
are we doing up on Wednesday? Well, guess what? We got a new stream going. So,
Oh.
welcome to the first official streamed episode of Rise of Unity. And with me are my lovely victims, and we will be getting them in just a second. But first off, let me introduce myself. I am DM Spaz, and I will be hosting this lovely campaign for the foreseeable future and have many plans for my lovely players here. But let's start introducing themselves.
Hi everyone. Name's Sean Steele. Go by Steelax on the channel. And tonight I am playing Arioma Malekian. And I actually want to kind of hold back some information about myself. See, I'll tell you I'm a sorceress. But that's all I'm going to tell you. You're going to have to either go back to our Session 0 games
YouTube.
or stay tuned for tonight. You'll find out more about me.
I'm Shadow. I'm playing Reza Rendal, the RoU Blade Song Wizard. And
The
yeah,
code for channel cheer. I'm a fucking idiot. Can't remember. Sorry.
I am.
Roll down.
I am Jackie Rackham. I am playing Torn Beardhammer, the Bane Dwarf fighter. She's super cool, and she's got this huge red beard. It's awesome.
And awesome eyes.
For now.
Nice red contact.
Yeah. And I'm Brian. I go by B Guns on the channel, and I am playing this lovely guy here, Vindebrand Vettenstein. He is a giantkin druid. And we're gonna have some fun tonight.
Seems like we have a very interesting lineup. A lot of magic casters in the group. I'd like to see how well this goes. Now, one quick thing real fast. Rez, it kind of skipped over. What's your class at the moment, might I ask?
2 levels of Spellblade Wizard and 1 level of Rogue.
Quite a few casters in the party. It's going to be interesting. But before we get into the game, just a quick reminder, everybody. This is Total Tabletop, and there is a multitude of different things going on during the week. And Sean, can you explain what else we have when it comes to content?
Absolutely. And I can actually... Where's my banner? There it is. I'll restart the banner too, because it'll cycle through. Bam! Sundays we have Ages Past, ran by DM AJ. Got a lot of great players over there. Some of our players are kind of spread out through all of them. And then Monday nights we have Whispers of the Eye. That is run by GM Horn Drop. Tuesdays we have Horseman the Apocalypse. That is run by me. And then Wednesdays, Rise of Unity, run by Spaz. That's us here tonight. Coming soon, we're switching world building to Friday nights. All of the stuff is at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. We had some things that were different times. We have changed them all to be the same time so everybody knows when they can find us.
We also have points and tokens that you can use to interact with the channel. If you use the table tokens, you can do things like heist or challenge each other for points and everything like that.
Rules,
And if
yeah.
you spend bits, 300 or higher, you can get us inspiration points or health potions.
And nobody has any yet. Just saying.
No.
And
We make it.
what do the bits do, Shadow? Not the bits,
well,
the tokens.
The
So-
tokens, well, if you get enough of them and you make it into the top 40, you'll get a VIP token next to your name in the stream. And that resets every quarter.
End of this month, the next quarter is going to start.
And considering all that, Jackie.
We do have a nice Discord as well, which everybody's super friendly in. And like Sean was saying, if you wanted to catch our Session 0 stuff and see some fun things that happened, Dagrove, you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel.
And before we get into what Brian goes over, I will give you guys a quick idea of what Rise of Unity is about. So for those of you that are somewhat familiar with the things that we do on the channel, one of the things ran by Sean is Hoda, Horseman of the Apocalypse. And Rise of Unity is actually in the same world as that, just very far in the past, about 2,000 years, maybe a little bit longer, maybe a little bit closer. Who really knows? But it's in the same world, And right now, they're trying to figure out exactly how it's different. But one of the major things that is noticeable is the three goddesses that are very prevalent in his world aren't as powerful anymore. And plus, there's many more gods to throw that power back and forth to. So during this campaign, the party will see how the religion of this world shapes itself and how they can possibly affect it. But with that, Brian, would you like to give a recap before we jump into the session?
Absolutely. We're going to do kind of a session 0 recap. So, our story began in the Great Woods of the North with Vindbrand Ventenstein and Rizzo Rendell traveling with some wood elves. They agreed to deliver a message to someone in Rosewick, a nearby city, before they parted ways. So, as those two got near town, they decided to start perfecting a prank of theirs, and they created basically a pit of mud and covered it up and kind of set back to see who they could trap. Meanwhile, Torin Beardhammer at a bar overhears some Bane talking about a cavern full of gems, so she decided she wanted to go ahead and check it out. So she went to go find her friend Arioma Malekian. Arioma, excited at the prospect of leaving town for some gems and adventure, decided they were going to go ahead and stop at a store called Sugar Puffs and Pixie Dust for some sweets and then head north. So
Hashtag
about
S&P.
S&P, that's right, yeah, because that's a long name. About an hour out, they found themselves at the bottom of a muddy mess of a pit with a giant kin and a Rougarou, aka Rezo, offering to help them out. So the ladies needed cleaned up, the gents needed to go deliver that message they talked about, so they all head back to town, do their business, and then they have a drink and decide to head to that cavern together in the morning. So in the morning, finally, they stopped, got everything they needed, and head out, and as if nothing happened the night before, Arioma and Torin fell in the exact same pit. After a good laugh, they got cleaned up and decided to continue heading north, and they soon found themselves near the farm of one Randolph the Mad, who was the guy that had discovered this cavern. He was a halfling, I believe, who had found the cavern that they were looking for, so they basically went in, the ladies talked to him, found out that he was in fact mad, got a little bit of info from him, and then they continued on their trek, and on the way, they ran into a set of Bane twins named Heard and Feared. These two had found a cave and were looking for suggestions as to what to do with it. So as they were bickering and figuring it out, the party basically wandered into the cave to go check it out. And next thing you know, they woke up in bindings, alone, in basically some magical cells. They were all grilled by a Rougarou, about who they are, who they were traveling with, what they were, and of note, something they were asking Arioma about where she was from. Rezo tried to bite the guy, didn't work. Torin almost got her beard cut off. Arioma got stabbed by a blade that basically induced corruption, as far as I understand it. And Vin pretty much had no reservations and told Wolfie whatever he wanted to know. So after he left, Vin be-shaped into a spider and was able to get into the other rooms. With the help of Torin, they smashed up all kinds of doors, busted up some manacles, and they made their way downstairs, searching the whole place, eventually finding all their stuff and a few barrels of hellfire, to which Arioma would set off right before they popped through a portal, back basically to where they started all this mess. Barely made their stealth checks to get away from the twins again, and they headed back to the DAD Grove, which was a bit of an encounter beforehand. Didn't want really to mess with these folks, so they just headed their way out, and we wake up now on what is the third day of our travels. And here we are today.
So you guys are finally waking up, which around where you guys showed up to the DAD Grove is around early morning. So you guys, it's currently actually a little bit late into midday, and you guys are currently just starting to get up. You're still exhausted. Some of you are still in pain. A few of you hurting quite a bit still. Feeling better, definitely, but there are some lingering pains from the encounters of the other day. But with that, what are you all doing?
Probably cooking breakfast.
The ever important beard care.
Beard care, okay.
Do we have any bacon left?
No, you didn't get any bacon.
Oh,
Remember,
big
you lost it all.
bastards. We should go back and get it. No, what Vin is doing, being at the Grove, he's going to do kind of what he does every other time we're here, kind of go over, find a spot with some saplings, sit down, commune with nature a bit, and just take it all in.
Okay. And Arioma.
Let's see. I'm probably going to be taking some alone time and thinking about the interaction with the Wolfie fellow, and thinking about the blade, and just be contemplating on that. So until somebody comes and like interacts with me directly, that's probably what I'll be doing. Is just meditating on that.
Okay then. Well, as you guys continue doing your morning task, Rez, you notice something very interesting as you're making breakfast. You actually see what looks to be running out of the brush, a very familiar wicked squirrel.
I was worried when they captured us. Are you safe? Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
Please go on.
Leans down over to him.
No, I'm not telling you to get closer. Give me something, you fuck.
Oh, shit.
Outstanding.
I don't do work for free.
I'll hand him a trail ration.
This is acceptable. As he takes out his utensils out of your cooking. As he begins
Smallest
eating.
knife and fork.
So, you guys fucked up. That's for certain. How badly you fucked up? Pretty bad. Though I'm surprised you guys made it out. It could have been worse. But, yeah, you did good. You did good, kid.
It was a surprise attack.
Where I was standing, which was a bit of ways away, was pretty fucking obvious.
Then why didn't you warn me?
I wanted to see where it went. Now then, information. While you guys were, gone elsewhere, fuck, I have no clue where you guys went. I noticed something interesting. They got quite a big group of people set up there at the camp. They counted about 20. Now, the notable ones that I saw was the two dwarfs that dragged you out. This fucking weird-ass wolfman that kind of looked like you, but a lot older and more fucked up. And a weird hairless cat woman.
Hairless tabaxi. Those aren't very common, are they?
Nah. Fucking weird.
I'll throw him another trail ration.
Acceptable. Very acceptable. Now then. Good to see you're alive. Good to see I don't have to do more work and find a new fucking contract. So, what's your plans, boss?
Head back to the city. Inform the one who keeps falling in the hole, Arioma. Mother, that we're coming back. Maybe regroup. Battle plan from there.
Wobbles takes a look over at the somewhat oblivious Arioma right now. You wanna, tell Princess Dumbfuck, Mother, to come help us.
I imagine that would be a part of the plan, yes.
I'm not even gonna question what you're thinking, considering how useless she is at the moment. But I'll let you do what you're doing.
From what I hear, her mother's a badass. So...
From your standards or her standards? Because I feel like a big
standards that I've heard.
Because I feel like a big tree would be a badass to her.
Fucked up.
Just shit on Arioma within the first 5 minutes of the fucking campaign.
Holy
It's
shit.
a squirrel.
It's Wobbles. What do you expect?
If that is all you have to report, I will let you know when I'll have need of you again.
Neat. I'll keep an eye out.
Thank you.
And I will go inform Vin of the current developments. Allow area armor to continue their meditation.
So, there's a camp of about 20 of these guys, he said. All of them which were more than capable to knock us out without effort. What do you think? Can't just dig 20 holes? Maybe we could. 20 holes, 20 sets of mud. Bring them coming. Is that too much?
I feel we may need more assistance on this one.
Okay, yeah, I agree with you there.
Or
Back
a
to-
really big hole.
I've been working out, magically inclined. Working. But I think you're right. Maybe the latter. Go back, get some reinforcements, figure out what's going on. Maybe some more of those meat puffs. That sounds good right now.
I have to learn how to make those.
Someday. Well, it would have been good with some of that bacon you were setting up for.
Must get more bear bacon.
I still think they
That's
should have
not-
shot those guys.
If there's any
no.
good reason to go back, this is it. Those bastards. Well, I suppose it's about time to get up and out. Where's Torin at?
What?
Oh shit! Were you there the whole time?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta keep looking down. So you were any thoughts? You want to head back to town, regroup?
Yeah. Seems like a good plan.
Originally I was just planning on heading back to the woods, carrying on, finding another adventure, but
You can leave the meat puffs behind.
there's plenty more than just meat puffs in this world.
That's fair.
But they are good, though. They are good. No, but I do have a penchant for vengeance, I suppose. I'm not too happy about the events of the last day or two.
Bacon vengeance.
Bacon vengeance, yeah. Let's call it that.
Crispy.
Fair enough. Need any help packing up? Are you all set?
I'm good.
Right. How about I'll walk over to Ariama while she's kind of sit next to her, I guess.
I'll be kind of curled up in a ball with my arms kind of hugging around my kneecaps and just kind of head down, and I'll be kind of playing with one of the gems that's on the outfit, just kind of rubbing on it. It's kind of like 1,000-yard stare.
I'm just gonna do like a crisscross, kind of next to you, but not invasive or anything else. But you seem a bit more shaken up than the rest of the lot, Ariama. You okay?
Thanks for asking, Vindebrand. I have a lot on my mind. And I've also been thinking about whether or not I actually want to tell my mother everything that actually happened.
And from the sounds of it, most of the people in the city don't expect you to have gotten that far to begin with.
Well, I mean, we didn't exactly succeed in what we set out for, and I don't want her impression of me to think that I can't handle myself. But I am rather concerned, though, with what I saw, and I do kind of want to talk to my mentor when we do get back. But it doesn't have to be right away, but it is something I definitely want to do.
Essek it was, yeah?
Yes, it was.
So you're going to lie to your mother? Tell her we made it there, didn't find anything, and
Lying
everything's good?
is an interesting word, Vindebrand. Admitting the truths is somewhat different than lying. Wouldn't you agree?
Just because it's a lie doesn't mean it's bad. You can lie to protect others, yeah? Or protect yourself.
A mission of truth. That's what I'll go with.
Call it what you like, hun. So that said, everyone else seems proper ready to head back to town.
And I'll kind of punch you on the shoulder, not like hard, just kind of playfully.
You can reach his shoulder.
I'm sitting down.
Yeah, he's
You'll have
down.
to stand up to get there.
I'm sorry, it's just like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Right. Are y'all packed up?
Yes, I believe I'm ready to go.
Sorry again about the hanging bed the other night. Seemed like a good time at the. We'll fix it up. No worries, right?
All is fair in love and war.
Yeah, keep my eyes
And D&D.
open. Understood.
And D&D.
Understood. Off we go then, I suppose. We did fill in the first hole, correct? So we don't have to worry about that.
I think so.
I think we did.
I fucking memorized the spots. Just so we're clear about that.
I have no notes that you guys refilled the hole back in. You just helped them out. The hole's there, but you guys didn't specify you recovered it up.
I seem to
Damn
remember.
you, backwater gnomes!
those damn
So-
gnomes.
My notes could be about the one at Randolph's house, which is
That
right
one's still
in front
there.
of his door.
Yeah, that one's still.
You guys left that there, right in front of his door.
Did we leave a way out?
God,
Oh,
no, the crazy halfling's gonna rot in the hole.
Stupid. We should maybe head back and fill that in. Brenda falls in. He's not getting out.
that's a deadly fall for a halfling.
So you're wanting to go fill it in for other people, but not your own party. I see how it is.
We've only met you. I've known you for only a day and a half.
All right.
You're a sweet lass, but
Taking notes. It's all right.
Not saying it, but you might have deserved falling in the hole the second time.
I mean, I might accidentally forget that I have cure wounds when you're bleeding on the battlefield. You know, it's cool.
fair enough. Did Wobbles say where this camp was?
Did he?
Just over there, as I understood.
Wobbles assumed that you knew where the camp was, considering you left it.
Okay.
Oh, that camp. Okay.
Yeah, like Wobbles is gonna look at you, Rez, like for a second, like.
Just making sure.
Rez, when did Wobbles get such a fucking attitude?
He's always at it.
Maybe I just never noticed. He's a familiar, correct?
Mhm.
He is a familiar.
Which means is he Fey or is he something just totally different?
Spirit of intellect.
Fair enough.
His familiar is a bit different than the basic fine familiar.
Not a beast though, correct?
No.
Okay.
Summon creature.
Yeah, that doesn't happen for 2,000 years.
Right. Nice. All right. Well, I suppose no better time than the current. On the way, can I find an oak tree?
Not really on the way, actually, just where you're at. I would assume at the grove there's an oak tree.
All right. I'm gonna scrape off some good handful of bark.
Okay, then. You do
Keep
so.
that on hand.
While Vinderbrand steps away to kind of scrape off the bark, I'll kind of, as we're walking, I'll kind of get closer to Torin. Torrens, what do you think of our two, for lack of a better term, friends? How do you feel about spending this time with them?
I wouldn't mind it. They don't seem to hate that we're females going out adventuring as much as other people might.
What is our plans once we finally get back to Rosewick?
Well, if your ma doesn't lock you up in the house for the next 18 years of your life.
Yeah, about that. I'm gonna need you to have my back about less is more with that conversation, okay?
If we stop by S&P first, we eat the puffs while we,
And you'll see just a little quicker pace. Oh, sugar puffs!
know the
Circle
power
puffs
walk
aren't
that
gonna
the old
save
people
you.
doing in the mall.
You know, like with the little 2.5 pound weights. Like,
Just to tell you, Sean, sugar puffs will not save you.
How long was the travel from Rosewood to the Grove?
Roserick to the Grove was about a day and a half ish,
Okay, that sounds right.
but that was you guys pretty much taking the detour to Randolph's place, talking to him, doing all your stuff there, setting up the
Well-
hole.
Should we stop at Randolph's and fill that hole in?
We could.
I kind of feel bad. It was hilarious at the time. A little bit of aftersight that we didn't fill it back in.
If anything, we should probably warn Randolph as well.
That's fair.
You did leave it right at the entrance of his front door.
I don't mean of the hole though. I mean of the people.
Yeah. Did we connect that he was the one from the note, the small one?
I would assume so. There's not
That's my assumption.
like the one downside with that is Rosewick is filled with halflings. Its population is pretty much humans and halflings with an assortment of dwarfs here and there, or Bane. There's no dwarfs. There's only Bane.
Didn't one of us get interrogated about the halfling?
If I'm right, that person was Vin, because Vin was just answering questions.
Right.
Which
didn't Vin just answer all of them, like, just so
Yep.
cheerily?
Mhm.
Just buddied up to, okay.
well, he didn't get his face
Yeah.
kicked in
Taking
like the
notes.
rest of you. He didn't take any damage from that.
I might have made a friend.
He's not gonna be a dick the next time he shows up to Vin.
It's like, Vin, how about you go in the corner and have a little juice box while we have a conversation with the other
Ooh.
people?
He's got to hold it like this.
Nice.
Just throw the juice box in your mouth at that point.
Just crunch it.
It's a gusher.
It's gusher.
No, it's those little Coke bottles that
I
were made of
love
wax that you chewed up.
gushers, oh my god.
We gotta get a truck, guys. Come on, let's go.
We keep
Okay,
heading to
then.
town.
So then, you guys make your way to town. I'm assuming you make the detour to Randolph's. So, I'm not gonna make any rolls or anything like that. So at this point, I'll ask you: are you guys gonna do any role play while there, or we're just gonna skip right to Randolph's place?
Well, if he's not in the hole, I don't want to. We were kind of already warned that we might, we being the giant kin and the Rougarou, might scare. Did we ever explain to anybody what a Rougarou is, by chance, viewer wise?
No. I guess I should do that now.
Looks
So-
like this.
So, just a quick rundown. In Rise of Unity and also the Kandori world in general, there is a multitude of custom homebrew races. Majority of the party, actually the entire party, is playing a homebrew race each. Sean is currently playing a special race called a Spellborn, which is pretty much a child born of magic. We have Shadow, which is a Rougarou, which is pretty much a wolf people created by the goddess of joy, which is the creator of all beast folk. We have a Bane Dwarf, which is a special sub-race created for the world, as it's a blessed race by one of the goddesses, Carvalia, of justice. And last and, the biggest of them all, we have our giant kin. I don't think I really need to explain more besides him being a giant kin, but he's classified as a large creature, which is pretty impressive in itself, with a few other benefits.
Right.
Is it proportionate?
Oh no, he has a pretty big head.
That's what she said. Okay.
Just spit on it, it'll go in.
Yeah. So, but where I was headed originally with that was we were warned that the giant kin and the Rougarou might scare off the mad one, so we can just stay back as needed, fill it in, and not bug them unless anybody else wants to talk to the halfling. I mean, it could be fair to try and warn him as well.
Oh, I don't know if he'll even remember it, to be honest.
Yeah, when we talked to him, he said nothing about wolfmen or All he was talking was a dragon, and apparently the person he thought we brought in his house.
Who was that? Did he mention or describe that one?
Mm-mm. Don't think
He
so.
had to be seeing things. For all we know, he sees wolfmen all the time, and they're not even there.
We can just leave him to his own. Not worry about it. That's fair. All
As
right,
Jackie
well,
watches,
just
as
put it-
Jackie watches the DM shrug, a chill goes up Torn's spine.
Well, guess he's dead.
He's not in the hole, is he?
Well, you guys do finally make it to his place, so who is approaching the hole?
Oh well.
Nope.
You're so brave. Okay then. So, Torn, as you approach the halfling hovel, you walk up and you notice pretty much in this hole, you can see what looks to be a sprawled out halfling that looks very defeated.
Oh, shit. Randolph.
Hello! Oh! Hello there! Hello from another day! Good to see you again! Hello there!
Hi.
Here! Duke!
You need some help?
Yes!
Yeah. I'm gonna take one of my hammers and try and reach it down and see if I can reach it down for him to grab onto and kind of fling him out like a full shovel.
It's 10 feet deep.
Oh shit.
He's a halfling, you're a dwarf, and your warhammer is proportioned to your size. It doesn't reach down.
Then. It seems the backwater gnomes have struck again. Can you get him out of the hole, please?
Sure.
What are you waiting for? Give me the hole!
Hold on. Randolph. Close your eyes. Just.
No!
You want to get out?
As I'm approaching, I'm gonna molder some steps basically in their form.
Smart. That's probably smarter.
Again, why did you do that for me?
Because you're not...
Taking notes, man.
Too busy laughing it up at the time.
Oh, take it easier there, big fellow. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
I don't even know where this hole came from. It just appeared one day. He's walking out to do some farming, and then it got stuck here.
Yeah,
He's
these
just climbing up.
are weird days, huh?
Yeah.
I think that dragon's trying to trap you.
Oh, it could have been a dragon. Oh, it is so open to talk to you guys. Oh.
They are known for digging holes in the dirt to trap people.
How long have you been in the hole?
Since you guys left.
Oh, how long was that?
Oh, no.
Oh,
The sun sets and the sun rises at both times. I don't really know anymore.
aye.
Lost track of time.
2 days then. All right. Do you need some food?
No.
2 days is a long time.
Is it? Oh. Who knows?
You're a happy chap. I like you.
If anyone needs me, I'll be over here.
Probably smells real bad.
Hey there, big fellow. Can you help me move my house?
Move. I could try.
There's a bit of
Where do you
hole
want
in front of the... No. There's this hole in front of the door.
All right. So you want the house on top of the hole? It'll be like a
No.
basement, yeah?
No. Ooh. Mm. Oh.
Let's give it a shot, yeah?
Okay.
Oh no! Ooh.
So how big is this house? Can I actually feasibly
This
pick it up?
house is like a very big box to you. You can actually like, if you go to the side of it, you can actually put your arms around it and kind of like cup it a bit
Okay.
and move it like you could actually grab onto this and go that away with some of it.
So I didn't get you. Randolph, it is, right?
Yeah.
How about this? I got ideas now, and I'm gonna go over.
What's an idea?
Say what?
What's an idea?
It's up here. So we're gonna I'm gonna mold earth, and I'm gonna try and make like a nice basement for him. Maybe maybe like a wine cellar, kind of. I'm get at the very least a little bit of room, and I'm gonna move the thing literally, and I'm just gonna put it on top. See how it goes.
Okay. Give me an athletics check.
Can I can I guidance myself?
You cannot guidance yourself.
All right,
You can do it.
6.
So, as you grab onto this house and you're like, I got this. You wrap your hands around it and you kind of like dig your hands into the wood a little bit and you hear a little bit of a cracking. You're like, oh,
Too much.
down a little
Too
bit.
much.
And then you just go and like, huh, and then you hear a and a bunch of clattering inside. As you move the house, you notice the floor is left behind though.
Randolph, how's this? Check out your new basement.
You look good. You got it all the way on. As he opens up the door and walks in, and you hear a fucking crash at the bottom of it.
All right, we got some work to do.
Oh no, Bicini!
I'll just be standing outside, just, I'm surrounded by imbeciles.
See, seemed like a good idea at the time. Anyone else want to come in and help the guy out? I can't fit in there.
He's got stairs.
I did leave stairs. I mean, not a total asshole. All right, Randolph, you good?
My child is broken.
Did anybody take mending?
Nope.
All right, we'll bring you some tomorrow, okay?
Okay, goodbye.
Maybe the day after.
Thanks for the help, I guess.
What
Oh.
happens when it rains?
We'll not go into that.
Mm.
Oh, no.
Randolph is not smart enough to think that far ahead.
It's just a bed float.
Evidently, neither are we.
He's got
Well-
a basement now.
I'm not going to question the party's intelligence.
I don't suppose maybe we could make a living off of this. Doing remodels of houses.
Probably not.
I mean, you can't. It's not every day you just add a whole new floor to your house, you know. Food for thought. Maybe later. Maybe after we handle our business. Rez, you could have helped out a little bit, maybe.
I was trying to, not scare him.
Ah, yeah. The fur thing, right? All right. Well, back to town. Yeah, make a little ways. We'll have to make camp sometime.
Make sure you dust your fingerprints off his house just in case he dies and somebody tries to find out who murdered him.
His fingerprints.
Fingerprints.
You mean those giant holes in the side of the fucking wall?
I think the entire
Dude.
basement is a big fingerprint. Not many people can do that.
Oops. He doesn't seem to mind though. I think he liked it.
New spell, move house.
Remind me. Mental note. Buy China for Randolph.
Poor halfling.
Right. Okay. Let's off we go then.
Okay then. So you guys begin to make your way back to town, which actually, luckily, Randolph's place is only about an hour away from town. It's dark, but at this point, you guys just assume like it's just easier to just make your way to the rest of the town at this point.
How are we doing timing wise, based on the message delivered to
Timing
Miss
wise,
Malekian?
you're at about day 5 at this point. At pretty much, it's midnight, so you're about to hit day 6.
Okay.
What did we say? 7 days?
We said 5, I think.
You
I
said
was
She
3.
said 3. We said 5.
You said 3. You said 5.
Okay, we're home on time.
Yeah. Right. So, Arioma, you decide how you're gonna handle this with your family.
It should go well. I'm confident.
Very good.
That is not the correct answer.
Completely confident.
So, while you guys are handling your business, Rez, what did you want to do?
earn a little side cash so I can get some armor.
You guys are walking up to the town. Arioma, Torin, roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Oh, come on. If I... I would have...
Fuck your
No.
hole.
17. Good for you. It's not the hole, though.
Oh, I was going to say I would have pointed it out if I didn't.
Oh, man. If the hole fucking got them again.
It's
No,
funny as hell.
that would have been just mean at
Why is
that
my
point.
guidance on? Did you turn that on my sheet?
You have to click it off.
Don't remember.
Down by your
Yeah.
down by your tools, there's the global skill.
I'm just testing.
Okay.
Oh, 17.
Testing. But yeah, that was luckily not for the hole. But you do notice something worse. You see a very familiar individual as you're walking up to the gate.
Is
As
it a
you can
guard?
see- as you can see, the always depressed Pier standing guard at the gate with his monotone glaze.
Lazy gaze.
He's got some sugar puffs as well as he's just chilling up. As he's just gazing on, as he could just see this group of individuals wandering about.
Okay.
And it's obvious because one of you are currently carrying a torch.
I wouldn't need it.
In
Yeah.
the dark, I'm always got a torch.
And he is kind of a beacon when it comes to your group.
Hold it up tall.
We're over here.
Very Liberty-like.
Look at this way. It's gonna be great for distractions.
The
the
torch
best
are a
weather.
really big match.
For him, a torch is pretty much, a quarterstaff.
Jeez. Just find a really big broken branch.
Broken branch, get a glob of tree sap.
Make it do.
Okay then, as you guys approach the gate. Well, it's nice to be seeing you all again. How was your travels?
Absolutely wonderful.
Good to hear.
Not a scratch on us.
It's good to see you're not covered in mud again.
Minor insight. Check, fail.
You were covered in mud, Torin?
I was, yeah.
Shudder.
Yeah.
Mm.
Torin's just gonna glare at Arioma a little bit.
Also,
How
Arioma, as he takes out his little notebook and he flips through it,
Oh,
and
Christ.
then tears out a piece of paper and hands it to you. I hope you understand what it means if you pass up the guards before checking into the city or the town.
Ooh, you got a referral.
Busted.
Oh, from before. I'm like,
Yeah.
we're talking to this motherfucker right now. Okay. Audible sigh, and I will just kind of tuck it and, I don't know, a crack of a close somewhere.
Be sure to inform your boss of your fine.
I'll be more careful that you won't catch me next time. Playful
It's
laugh.
It's
Playful
not
laugh.
me that you have to worry about. It's the 30 other guards. Not to sound rude.
Oh, you have 30 now. You might actually have a chance. I'm saying this jokingly, not.
As he takes out a little orb and shakes it.
I take one step away from Arioma.
And as he shakes the orb, you'll notice it starts to glow a little bit. And
Ooh, how pretty!
And inside the glowing orb, you can see what looks to be an illusion/image of Arioma drenched in mud.
Ah, sweet justice.
Nice.
Is everyone ready?
Please
No time like the present.
Please understand, Arioma. We have eyes everywhere. Not literally, but information-wise, yes. That'd be weird if we just had eyes everywhere.
I'd hate to see that be shown to people.
Hmm.
If you could just keep that under the wraps, it'd be fantastic.
I see.
Is everyone ready?
Also, that reminds me,
Damn it. I'm trying so hard.
as he looks over at Torin and Arioma once again before you walk in. Your mother went by here recently, screaming about a letter from a squirrel. Do you know anything about that?
Perhaps that's a conversation I shall have with her. I appreciate your enthusiasm in all the intricate details of my life, but I think we have important things to tend to. Come on, everyone!
Okay then.
Went by here into town or out of town? Like she
Before
went by, she was on her way back to her house?
Well, the odd thing was, is she was called out to the other town, Redgale.
Oh, she isn't here.
No, and then she was complaining about a
Darn.
message from a squirrel.
Oh, that was probably Wobbles.
Odd.
Yeah, I always thought it was an odd name too, but he seems to like
I'd just
it.
rather inform you, she seemed very agitated.
Thank you for the warning. I appreciate it.
No problem. The guards are always here to help.
So much enthusiasm.
Say, Pierre, did you ever get the chance to try hitting the ball around, hitting the stones, like we showed you?
No.
You should try it. It might put a smile on your face.
No.
Good times. Good times. Some other time. All right, off we go.
Please be sure not to break any of the things inside the tavern this time, Vin DeBran.
Oh, well, yeah, I was in there the other night. Didn't break anything. Only the
Okay.
first time, the balcony. That's all repaired, right? Oh,
You
speaking
broke
of
the
which,
table.
did I?
You fucked up the table.
I fell on the table,
Yeah.
but I gracefully rolled off.
Yeah.
If I
but
remember
you-
correctly.
Pretty much you falling on something inclines that it's fucking no longer usable.
That's fair. Okay.
How much do you weigh?
Not that much.
Not that much.
You said what, 750?
725.
Oh.
Okay.
That's a lot of force.
Yeah, that's true. So, Pierre, just out of curiosity, we went to go to another bar in town, but it was in the basement, and I couldn't fit. Is that a normal thing? You think that is there anybody that can speaking res the renovations we were talking about, like we
No.
did with yeah?
Not to sound
Open
rude,
it up.
but I don't think your guys' kind would be accepted within the brothel.
It was
Just
it was
my
a it was a tavern, I was told.
I guess you can still procure
Little
alcohol
both.
there. But
Burlesque
still.
show going on.
Ah, well, I suppose not quite what we were looking for, anyways. No worries. Thanks, Pierre.
No problem. I hope you all have a good day.
Hey, you too. How long till you off work?
I have no clue.
Come by the tavern later. I'll buy you a drink.
Ooh.
Have a good day.
I like this one.
As we're heading into Arium and Torm.
So are you two like the troublemakers around here? That's the vibe. I'm
No.
getting.
I had no idea what you're talking about.
Seem to have a reputation.
Hmm.
What's a reputation inside of a
How
small
far,
town?
Arioma, how far out is Regale? Where your mother went?
You guys are currently on the world map.
Yes.
So I'll shift ping you. So you guys are currently where Rosewick is currently the start place. Redgale is currently the red circle further south.
Keeping him again, I just pulled the map up for the stream. Just normal ping. Ship ping moves the map. You're good though. Thanks.
Yep.
Crassus.
Yeah, you guys are currently at Rosewick, which is the start, and Redgale is to the south along the river.
What's the travel time like?
The travel time is a couple days, unless you're
Oh.
going by the river, which is about a day's travel.
You mean like on a boat or something?
Yeah, because
Got it.
how they have it is there's boats that go downstream. Then usually they're towed upstream, which takes a bit longer, but meh.
Hey, wait, so that's towards the mountains. Shouldn't that be upstream then? The water flows towards the mountain?
Uh-huh.
I'm confused.
Yes, you're going to be confused. There's quite a few odd things about this place. You'll have to learn.
Interesting.
So you have at least 3 days before she comes back, Ariama?
All right. Well, how about this? If she was expecting us back in 5 days, and we didn't come back, she said that she was going to come find us, but now she's 2 days out already in the other direction.
Well, I assume that she. What would I think she's doing, or why she would have left?
Well, you know, Redgale is connected multiple ways to your family. Both that's where your father does most of his trade at, your guys' alcohol, and it's also It's majority of that town is actually a Bane territory.
Would I have a inkling of why she would have gone?
You would think it's probably priestly duties. If not that, probably just family. You wouldn't know exactly why, but you would assume it has to be something with what she does for a living.
Okay. Well,
It could be a multitude of things dealing with the Bane.
I think we're in the clear then. Obviously, she got the note, and so I think we're okay.
Now, when you say we're okay, you mean yourself, right? I'm not in any trouble for having been associated with you.
Vindebrand, we're...
Well, I didn't make a deal with you, Mum.
But Vindebrand, we're lovers.
Oh, God.
Back when you carved our initials in the oak tree.
I was just getting spell components, that's all.
You took me to meet your dad, Grove.
We should maybe have a talk later. So, all right. We gonna go get some meat puffs and find a way to make some money. Find some mama.
It's almost midnight, yeah? Nada's probably asleep.
It's probably
Oh, it is late, huh?
yeah, it's pretty much you guys are getting into the town at this point, but everyone's going to be asleep. Nobody's really up this late besides the tavern owner, and pretty much there's only a few places open at this point, so pretty much everyone's asleep.
No one's drinking at the tavern.
Well, there's a few patrons there, but that's why the tavern's still open.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm hearing is we go to the tavern.
Is there... I do need to go search around for some mistletoe. I've run out. Is there... Is that... Would I have to go out of town to do that?
Hold up. World lore towns.
I have to buy some.
Maybe.
We flat bloke.
I prefer to just find it in nature, though. As it's free that way. Maybe. That's how we'll make some money.
Let me double check locations. You guys know. So, I was gonna say that you could possibly get out the Drowsy Mouth Inn, which is where you guys are currently heading, but not really, no. The only place I would really say is your best chance of getting it is probably the Bloody Grape.
Okay.
Brothel?
About it, huh?
The brothel?
No, the brothel's called the Corkscrew.
Okay, the Bloody Grape's the other.
Okay.
Bloody Grape is Torin and Arioma. You would know this, considering you live inside of town. But the Bloody Grape is actually 2 locations. It is one the household / area of one of the families, and what it's nicknamed is Bloody Grape Vineyard, where they mostly do grapes and such like that. But also they have a shop within inside town that they pretty much sell alcohol, but also basic assorted equipment, including alchemy supplies. That would be your best place to get it, but
Okay.
Mistletoe, I
Is
feel
there a
like
one-stop alchemy shop? Alphins.
Otherwise, I just have to kind of keep an eye out while we're walking. Is it something we'd
booze and
find
explosives.
naturally?
Yeah, that's something
Around
you'd
here,
have
I
to
mean?
look out for.
Okay.
It would be definitely be outside of town. You would have to spend some time. The nice thing about Rosewick, the area around it, is it's kind of a grassland type area mixed in with a little bit of tundra at this time of year since it's getting a bit colder. But the nice thing is you would be able to go to the trees around the area, and you would find a few mistletoe bushes on them at this point. Would it be a bush? I think it would be a bush. But yeah.
All right. Well, offer a drink then.
Okay then.
Remind me if we see that small stubby asshole, we gotta have some words. The one that
Poisoned you?
poisoned me. Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, I just noticed that. Odd. It's one of the things you guys are gonna have to correct in your notes.
That was at the Bloody Grape, correct? Where we were drinking.
You guys got it mixed up, I guess, because the Drowsy Mouse is the tavern / inn.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Cousins.
Got it.
Just because
Well-
I'm trying to. Okay, then. So you guys make your way to the tavern at this point. Arioma, Torin, are you joining them? Or Arioma, are you gonna run home to a warm bath?
I'll probably spend maybe like 15-20 minutes with them, just to feel like they feel like I'm including myself with them. But then I probably would be wanting to head home to to soak and relax and go to bed.
Interesting.
Gonna take like a mud bath.
I'm far
Good
more
for the skin.
civilized than that.
It's good for the skin. So I'm told.
Hot water with maybe some bubbles.
All the bubbles.
My bubbles.
Bubbles. You guys make your way to the Drowsy Mouse Inn. As you enter, it's quiet at this time of night. A lot of people are starting to head home. There's only a few people left here, and those are probably the heavier drinkers, but a few of them have already kind of, not exactly crashed, but definitely aren't there all the way at this point anymore.
All right.
And you'll see the bartender that was in the back last time that you guys chatted with. A Bane woman.
The bartender. Any chance you still got some of that good ale we had the other night?
You really think I'm gonna let you drink in my tavern again?
Well, not in a whole keg. I just mean like a glass of 4.
I'll be honest, I don't know what you big folk consider a glass. Thought that keg of yours was a glass.
That was a mighty big glass, maybe a smaller one for the night. I did help clean up the morning after.
Fixing your fuck up does not get rid of the fuck up.
I mopped a little bit too.
I stand by my point.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, I can see where I'm not wanted. I'll go.
Oh, you're always wanted here, as long as you have coin. But if you're only gonna cause trouble, then,
Oh, I've got no interest in causing trouble. Just weary after long days of travel, that's all. Is the kitchen closed?
Yes, it is close at
It
this
is a
point.
bit light.
If you want anything actually to eat at this point, you're gonna have it cold.
That's fine.
I've had my fair share of cold food.
Okay then. So what are you looking for?
Is there any chance you've got some bacon back there? I've got a hankering.
Well, we have pork. Not exactly bacon.
Close enough.
Excuse
I want you to
me?
bring.
I thought anything could be bacon.
I want you to go. I want you to get all of the bacon that you've got and bring it out here.
She's gonna just wander to the back.
What's it? I fear that what you heard was a lot of
that is
bacon.
rough on, but thank you.
Just thought that what I said was all of the bacon. Are we clear? That's hilarious. I'm glad somebody else got that.
Okay then. So a few minutes pass. Are any of you doing anything within those minutes, or are you just relaxing at this point?
I'm waiting for her to get back so I can get some beer.
Okay then.
Is there a
You-
fireplace in here?
Let me double check. There is a fireplace in here.
Ooh.
Which at this point, let me move you guys to the tavern.
Lovely.
We do not have a map.
Oh.
We have an image.
We have a tavern.
I will make a map for this place if you guys inclined to fight here.
Fair.
I hope you
Grassy
don't.
mouse. I don't want to.
You guys get used to my games where maps for everything.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Big Sinnoh.
When she gets back, I'll ask if she needs any help. If she'd be willing to like hire me for the day, like clean dishes.
You're that hurting for coin?
I have 0 coins.
Oh. Oh, that's
Of any
right.
kind.
You got Caltrops though.
I do have Caltrop.
Yep.
So, as a few minutes pass, she eventually comes back out with pretty much what looks to be not half a pig, but pretty much the ass and back legs of the pig.
Awesome. Awesome. Did you guys want anything?
I'm all right.
Break off like a full leg and hand it over to Torin.
Oh yeah, that's going down the hatch, bud.
Oh, yeah, of course. I'll just, whatever it costs.
That'll be 3 gold.
Sweet chases.
A whole
All right.
It's the reason why I don't eat here, boys.
Does that include the drinks, though? Right?
That's the hot breast of the fucking pork.
The
pretty much-
non-bacon.
You pretty much just asked for the last of the meat that we have cooked.
I'll just drop it on the table and get to town.
I'll give you 1 gold for my leg.
Give you 1 gold.
Very good.
Fools. So much money.
That is actually quite a lot. A meat chunk is only 3 silver.
Yeah, it's a ton.
A meat chunk. You got pretty much about 10 pounds of fucking meat.
Yeah.
A little bit over 10 pounds, actually. I would assume. Like, it's 2 legs, ass.
It's not like it's
About
from a
fit-
unicorn. It's just a pig.
It's about 15 pounds. It's about 15 pounds of meat.
Well, how much does a whole pig cost to buy? Like if you just bought a pig.
We could look that up.
Curious. Next time we come back to town, we could just do our own roast. Get a spit.
Did she say the beer was included?
I think it
No,
was.
It's not.
Balls. I gave him a little sip of the rose whiskey that I have.
Oh yeah, I've got some whiskey too, I think.
Gold. 1 pig is a whole gold. And that's just for the pig. That's not including it being cooked and everything else.
That's fair.
So yeah,
Well, we're gonna eat well.
I'll cut like half the meat off the leg, and then I'll hand the rest to Rezo.
here you go.
Don't pretend like you don't want some.
Amazing.
Ariama.
Yeah.
Get over here.
No, thank you. I'll eat when I get home.
Get over here and have some
come on.
pork.
I'll come join you.
I'm gonna rip off like as sloppy as you can imagine. Just like throw one over at her.
I'll kind of like
Have a leg.
peel the little skin off of it, and I'll be like all stringy, like. Perhaps I'll save it for later. I'm not saving it
The
for later.
skin. It's really good.
Put it in the skin box. It's a keeper.
Take it. Save me from myself.
So then, will there be anything else?
Beer?
Oh, Dre.
What do you want? Light, heavy,
Heavy.
heavy.
2 mugs, 1 for each hand.
Only monks. It does come in pints.
Comes in pints.
Yes.
It does come in pints. Oh. Okay, jokes aside. But yes. So you're just looking for regular bevs?
hmm
Basic price. I assume it's not that much. I assume.
Chicken for 2 copper.
Not after the.
What are you gonna start buying chickens?
Live chickens.
Live chickens.
Amount for levels.
Okay. So it's about a silver.
For pint? For pint?
Yeah.
I'll take 4.
Pick 4. Tink, 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 tink.
I'll take 8. Okay. It's not that much.
I slide, as when she brings it over, I'll slide 1 to Rezo, and I'll slide 1 all the way down to Arioma.
I'll slide all of mine in front of me.
Okay then. Okay, so 8 pints. I'm gonna need 2 con checks from you, Vin.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 8
I didn't
pints
think 8 was
is
that much.
8 pints is quite a bit for you still.
Okay. Double 12.
Actually, I only need 1 check. That's only like a gallon if I'm right. So yeah. I feel like you can bring down the gallon. So
Yeah, it seemed like enough for to wet the whistle.
yeah. You're not fucked up, but you're good enough. Like anything more, and there's the potential of the other night. You are kind of a lightweight, even for your size.
We'll work on that. It's not every day I get to slug down a bunch of ale out in the woods.
Okay, then. So then,
Now,
what brings Olivia in here so late to my tavern?
oh, nothing but your company, of course.
Hmm.
You're such a joy.
Warren snorts into her mug.
I was hoping for a bit of work or two to entertain the customers, but they're all mostly asleep.
How about you two?
I'm actually getting ready to go to bed, I think.
I'm here to eat and drink. After a nice little jaunt through the woods.
You never change, Torn. You never change.
I'm so amazing. Why would I? I kind of fluff out my beard a little bit on my chest.
Hmm.
That was an eerie look you just gave.
I know. I don't.
No, I don't like
I
it.
don't know.
And a roll.
She won't notice the chunk missing out of your beard.
Thank you.
Oh, there was actually a chunk missing?
Mm-hmm.
Did not realize that. I thought it was just like a close call kind of thing.
I've been trying to braid the shorter pieces and put a
Yeah, like
When did she lose it? Was that from the wolf guy?
oh yeah, how I described it is he started cutting into it, and he actually did cut a about halfway into the bottom braid area.
Oh, I thought he didn't. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Where's the fun if I only put the blade up against it? I need to show that I mean business.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay then.
It's a
So-
hairy situation.
Not as hairy as I want it to be.
Okay then. Well,
Speaking of Harry, how's
that's-
your mom?
Oh,
Well then, if that's the case, then I would suggest all of you eat and drink up, and then leave for the night.
oh, you're closing up. Is
I
it
would
that
prefer-
late?
Yes, it is. I would prefer to close up sometime soon.
That's good. You want me to clean up the chandelier again? Since I'm here.
Nay.
All right.
She a centaur?
I'll take. Do you have any bags so I can shove the rest of the meat in here and take it to go?
Sure. Takes out a bag and
Fantastic.
holds out a hand.
Just gonna dump it in. Thanks. Stuff's delicious, even cold, by the way. Compliments to the chef, of course.
I see. Well then, will you two be buying a room again? Or purchasing a room again?
I was thinking about staying outside. I find some space by the walls. Beautiful night out.
Well, I wish you luck then.
Thank you. I'll be seeing you next time. Don't know when that'll be.
And how about yourself, vicious one?
With them.
Okay then. Well, all of you have a good night then.
Hi, you too. What was your name again?
Hmm?
What was your name again, lass?
Rosa.
Rosa. Always a pleasure. I'll head out with the meat. Anybody want some before I head off? Ari, you want some to go?
No, thank you.
Okay. Torrin, hey, take a handful.
2 handfuls.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay then. And with that, we'll split up the party at this point.
Dun dun dun.
So,
Oh, for real.
let's roll initiative, everybody. For Vin and Rez, I'll go off of one of yours. So Rez will use yours. Alright, on mine. So Torin, we'll start with you first as you leave the tavern. Where are you going and what are you doing?
Imagine I'm going back to my place where I sleep, yeah?
Okay, so you're heading back to the Twisted Hammer at this point.
Yes.
Okay then. So, as you make your way through the town, it's quiet like always at this time of night. You're not usually up this late, but there has been a few occasions, the few nights out that you've, drank everything that you could before, passing out. But as you make your way back to the Twisted Hammer at this point, and something just occurred to you. The shop's locked down.
Why the fuck would he lock the door?
Why would the blacksmith lock up his shop? I heard this guy got his fishing pole stolen the other day. Damn bandits running around.
So is there a back door?
There's the back door, and it's also locked at this point.
Can I pound on I'll just pound on the back door.
Okay then. They're perceptive enough. So let's just say Vasteel opens up the door for you. Hello there.
Hi.
Oh, you're back, Torin. Good to see you. I wasn't expecting you back so late. Well, try not to make any more ruckus and just go to bed. It's late. Too late for this.
Do the classic cartoon tiptoe and try to very quietly take off my armor.
She just shuts the door as you walk in. Anything else you're doing, or are you just heading straight to bed?
I am going to wash my hands, put oil on my beard, make sure there's no pig grease in it or beer, and then take my armor off and store everything neatly and go to sleep.
Let's go to B team now. What are you guys doing? You're walking out of the tavern, and it's a nice little town. It's quiet out. A few torches here and there lighted up, and you'll also know the occasional guard walking by along the road.
Does it seem like they would allow people to sleep within city limits, not in a building?
On the streets, no. Outside of the walls, they probably wouldn't care. Like outside of the wall is outside of the wall. As long as you know, like, you're not right up against it, you'll probably be fine with it.
Probably be heading outside then, right?
Yeah. I was gonna try something.
Ooh.
Here's the thing. I'm going to try another. You know how I turned into the spider the one day?
Yep.
I'm gonna do that again, but with I don't know, like a wolf or something maybe. When I do, I want you to pluck a bit of the fur off. Okay. I want to see if this works. I gotta test it out. So I'm gonna like be shaped into a wolf and then kind of just start walking over to the wall. Like not in the middle of town where there's people watching. I guess it's already late, so I'm not too concerned about people seeing it or getting scared or anything like that.
Okay,
But
then.
Take out my knife and shave off a little portion.
Okay, then.
and then kind of just make a way out to the outskirts, I guess. Come back out of it, and I wanted to see if I can use that to cast a spell.
Well, as you change back into your original form, Rez, you'll notice the once fur inside of your hand is now what looks to be a chunk of cloth. And
go.
where he cut it off on you, you would notice a piece of your clothing is missing now.
Well, shit, that didn't work. I'm still learning about this thing.
Good try, though.
Second time I ever did. Listen, I was going to go and try and look for some mistletoe. You know, is there anything, any of those spells that you done play with? You need some?
Feathers.
Wow, I can't turn into a bird, but I guess that doesn't work anyways now, does it?
Pluck me.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of walk around. If there is anything I'd be able to find, I know it's dark, so maybe not, but I'm gonna keep an eye out for some mistletoe. Wander around a little bit.
Give me a survival check with disadvantage.
Can I give him a help?
With your dark vision, I'll make it a straight roll. If you didn't have it, it would stay at disadvantage. So you can assist.
8.
I ain't see shit.
You guys
Me
look
neither.
around, but all these trees around here look pretty healthy. No parasites or anything on them. No mistletoe or anything like that.
Maybe next time.
Oh, pretty good.
All right, we'll go find a spot. Spot to sleep. Anything else you wanted to do for the rest of the night? Rez, I'm thinking honestly, we could make some money doing that excavation bit.
How would you even want to go about that?
I don't know. I mean, it seemed to work pretty well for Randolph, right?
His
Oh,
floor was still there.
Kyle just cheered. Thanks, man.
yeah. That is 300. So, do you want to give some?
Jeez.
Who do you want to give?
Oh, they're
the-
keep coming in.
I guess he's gonna give everybody something.
Ew.
Shared reward
So-
in the chat.
At Brian, at Jackie.
Yes.
Nice. Is that IP?
I assume it's an inspiration point. You guys don't really need the health potions
No.
yet.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
Thanks,
Kyle.
Kyle.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Oh, Sean, you're finally getting an inspiration point that you might finally use.
Yeah, right. I had the DM ones for like a year before I was like, I don't need them.
I think I used them before you.
Yeah,
did, as
I
one
have-
of the horsemen.
Maybe I used one. I think I don't remember using them.
Lucky you. Lucky all of you.
Shadow's like, me.
Oh, I'm good.
Okay then. So, congratulations. All of you now have a little safety net for now.
Yay.
Lovely.
So then, is that everything from the two of you for your night?
Yeah, I think we had a nice full day. I don't have any other plans, although I'm gonna have to update some spells for the morning, given what components I have.
Okay then. Then with that, we will go to the weak one, Arioma.
Even out of game, he's fucking with it.
I know.
Right,
Shit.
man. With friends like you guys. I started a channel to make friends and I just get shit on.
I'm sorry, Sean, but you're a tanky sorcerer. I need to,
That's
make you
true.
weaker.
That's true. Never. I shall defeat you. Okay. I will probably be really tired at this point. Don't usually stay up this late and been having late nights whilst adventuring, so I'll probably draw a bath and then not have it be as long as normal and then just kind of crash for the night. Nobody's home, right?
Roll me percentile dice.
One of your 12 butlers is there, I'm sure.
Nobody's
35
there.
butlers.
Nobody's there, luckily.
Yes. That's how I like it.
Lucky you. All alone. At home.
Yeah, so I'll just do the bath and hit the hay.
Okay then. Now for the fun bit. Sean, I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Yes, sir.
Fun. So, Arioma, as you get back home and continue out the rest of your routine, you get the bath done using a bit of your magic to get it figured out, and then adding some bubbles to it. Then you just slip on into it and just start relaxing at this point. Very comfortable, very soothing. You start to nod off a little bit. And then you can hear what sounds to be a familiar chuckle.
Who is it?
Well then, weakling.
No.
It's good to see
No fucking way.
Oh shit.
I'll pinch
As-
myself to see if I'm asleep.
Well, as you go to react, you'll notice as you open back up your eyes, you'll notice you're no longer in the bathtub. You're in a chair, and at this point, your arms are strapped down with your fingers clamped.
Am I still naked?
No, you're in clothes at this point. And
Okay.
And you're back inside that room that you were in originally.
Oh my god. Okay. Interesting.
And you can see the figure of that wolfman that was interrogating you earlier. Though you can't really tell the details you were able to beforehand, it's just a silhouette at this point.
Okay.
Though you can see the whites of his teeth as he's grinning at you. And alongside you can see what also looks to be a silhouette of that blade. The one, though, unlike the rest of the silhouette, it's pulsating with that dark energy.
Shit.
You thought you could get away from me.
But you need to remember as it walks up closer to you.
That you're the weak one here. And you don't have a choice in how those situations go. But I should thank you, little lamb, because you did something wonderful for me.
As pretty much the wall disappears where
Wow.
the door would be at.
Okay.
And you can see what looks to be the town of Rosewick engulfed in flames,
Oh,
smoke
shit.
billowing out.
And I'm tied down.
You are currently tied down to this chair, and you're just witnessing it.
Okay.
You led us to this lovely town. Such useful prey here. So enjoyable. So weak. In the rightful place. Under our feet. But now then. We shouldn't be worrying about that, should we? We should get back to our little conversation.
As you can feel this sword plunging into your stomach.
Oh my god.
And that's when you wake up from this nightmare inside the tub.
Oh my god. Okay. I'll just kind of screaming as I sit up as the water kind of splashes over. I probably filled it just to the brim.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just be panting, looking around. Do I see anybody in the room?
We don't see anybody.
I'll be exaggerating, like looking very frantic. I'll kind of hold where he stabbed me in the stomach, you said?
Mm-hmm.
In the dream? I'll probably just grab on my stomach.
You will notice the scar is still, or you had it healed, but you do notice there is still a marking there where he did stab you with that sword.
Oh, shit.
Like, usually when you heal, like, a scratch or something, because I would assume you've got, like, a deep cut from working with some of the urns and stuff, usually what it leaves is, like, a little pink marking, and then it usually fades within a couple of days. There's a notice, it's not exactly a scar, but it's a very dark stain, almost like a birthmark where you were stabbed. There.
I'll probably, once I reassure myself that there's nobody here, I'll probably spend about a minute staring at it, trying to figure out what it is. And then I'll probably go dash to throw on some, like, just like throw clothes, just you know, some not nice, and I'll probably go running straight for Torin.
Okay then. And with that, you'll be going on to our first break.
Oh, okay.
Holy shit.
Awesome. Do we want to
Well done, Spaz.
Want to do a raffle?
Let's do a raffle. Let's start it now. So anybody that's in chat, just click exclamation mark raffle, and you can join in. And how many points you want to make? Actually, this is the first session, so how about we make it a high amount of points?
Good.
It's set for 10,000. Do we want to do that, or I can close it and start a new one? If you want to do a different
Let's
amount.
do 10,000. 10,000 will work well.
Awesome. Exclamation point.
No,
raffle.
no joining it, Jackie. No joining it.
Yeah, Jackie's cut off.
I was gonna say, who wants to bet Jackie?
I never jump in when I'm DMing, so this is my yes, I'm doing a raffle. Yay! If you guys subscribe, you get an extra 10 tickets.
Heck yeah.
Cool. All right.
And we will see you guys after the break. Welcome back, everybody. Nothing horrible happened while we were gone, luckily. The question is, did Jackie win the raffle? Jackie did not win the
It
raffle.
was Kyle.
Kyle did.
Kyle
Awesome,
won the
Kyle.
Woohoo!
Congrats.
Maybe it's karma for the bits. Thanks, man.
Congratulations.
Yeah, no doubt.
You won something.
I mean, are there really any losers with 69?
That's why he won.
It's gotta be.
Mental note.
Okay then. So, where we last left off, Arioma was making her way back to Torin last I checked.
Yeah, I forgot it's an hour away.
Do you want to just hold off for the night?
Yeah, for some reason I was thinking I live in town. I totally forgot. Yeah, I probably wouldn't leave for an hour. Yeah, I would stay at home.
It's only running by yourself through the night.
In the dark.
Yeah, I'd
You
stay.
know-
I'd stay home. I totally forgot.
Yeah, then I would assume you go back to sleep.
Yeah, I'll get out of the bath. Yeah, out of the bath. I'll go. Probably be up for a little bit, but then once nothing happens, I'll try to see if I can sleep.
The house collapsed in on itself. Oh no.
Actually, before I crash, I'll probably write down the details. A piece of parchment or paper or something.
Your dream journal?
Yeah. Dear
Man,
diary,
I had this
mood
fucked up dream a
apathetic.
second ago. Had a really bad trip and I didn't even take anything. It's really fucked up. Okay then. And with that, you all sleep for the night. Can I get a Constitution saving throw from all of you?
Maybe.
I have a +6, but every time I roll lowest. Oh, I might actually. Oh, nope, I'm not gonna win. Oh, hey!
Hey!
Nice.
That's the first good con save I've had.
You do have a +6. You should be making that roll.
Yeah,
+6, holy shit.
talk to the roll 20 gods.
Eh.
You didn't even have to sell your soul like Torin.
I mean, I sold it. It still didn't fucking work. I rolled fucking 3 on my con save.
Okay then. And with that, I'm going to need a coin toss. Brian, heads or tails?
Heads.
Okay, heads is 1, tails is 2. Heads. We start with Vindebrand.
All right. Well, I'm probably, right as dawn comes around, get myself up. If Rez is still sleeping, I'm not gonna push him awake, but make my way out a little bit, find maybe a patch of flowers or something like that. Sit down, say some morning prayers. Go through the spells that I want to work with for the day,
Okay then.
and
Does that take
eat up
the whole
rest
day?
of that pork. Eat up the rest of that pork. Little morning
Good-
breakfast.
Some good pork.
Looking forward to that. Otherwise, not really in a rush. Just kind of take my time with the prayers and the.
Taking your
Small
time in the
selection.
morning. Arioma, give
No
me
rush.
another wisdom save, please.
Got it.
Those lovely wisdom saves that you have a -1 in. So, you wake up in a cold sweat
Okay.
as you feel that sensation of the stab again in the same place.
Is anyone there?
Roll me a percentile dice.
Oh my god.
Okay then. Give me a perception check
What? Okay.
with advantage.
You just keep doing every skill till you fail. Okay. perception. All my negative ones. Oh!
You have advantage, Sean.
God.
You have advantage.
Yay!
Like I said, you had advantage.
Please.
If it's another,
That'd have been awesome.
you know, I guess I'm gonna have to roll. It still beats you. You don't see him. Okay then.
Damn it.
Something's there. It's not answering you. But it's there.
Okay. So I don't know what's there at all, or I just can't see it.
You don't know it's there.
Okay. I'll probably get up and.
Oh no, did we lose Shadow?
Uh-oh.
Shadow.
If he
Well,
disconnects, it's gonna throw off the overlays.
Yeah, we can do reset.
Oh,
if we
there
need.
he is.
Oh,
Shadow, you back?
Yeah, everything
Okay.
freezed for a moment.
Okay.
I'll probably try to go find a pitcher of water and kind of just chug a glass and kind of try to recollect my thoughts.
Okay. We'll move on to the next person then at that point. But
You know what I
pretty
thought
much
about?
set up for the day.
Did you said this is kind of like a grassland? Is there like any like good sized area of just like open field?
Yeah, around the town itself, there's a lot of open field. They
Okay.
don't really leave a lot of trees very close to the town. They don't really give anything much cover. Around
I'm gonna start plotting out some ideas.
Okay.
Wandering on those parts.
And at this point, Torn, you wake up.
oh,
All over your beard.
I know. Sorry, Carvalho. Yeah, I'll do the standard like morning beard care, get the drool out, you know.
Okay.
Put my armor on and. Do we have a plan to meet?
I'd assume you guys were planning on meeting. You
Yeah.
never really specified anything.
I'm gonna head to S&P and wait.
Okay. As you walk downstairs, you can see a fascinated individual sitting at the table, waiting for you, for a response from you.
Hello.
Hello, Torin. Welcome back. As you can see,
Thanks.
Vale just sitting there. So, how did it go?
You know what? Fine. Saw this cool grove of trees.
And your findings?
The rumors seem to be unfounded.
I see. I see. Roll me a deception check.
Am I technically lying? I said seem to be. Fuck. All right, hold on. Oh, sorry, that was 2. 7. Fuck.
Vale doesn't have the best of wisdom. But it's hard to fail to, you know.
Shit.
I see. Neat. Well then. Considering that for the most part, you can have the day off.
Thank you.
Problem.
What? What?
I see. Well, considering you're not dead, considering, you know, you didn't come back with anything, a little bit back and forth at the moment. So I'm gonna need that equipment back that you borrowed.
Of
Or
course. Of course.
Or else your day off is gonna turn into a very long extended vacation.
Okay. Message received. I'll give him back all the equipment that I borrowed from him.
Okay.
What did I? That was the armor and the 2 hammers, yeah?
No, that was your own stuff. It's pretty much your explorer pack and everything else, and everything that Arioma has.
Oh shh.
And a few other people have.
Mhm.
I'm on my way to retrieve it. Post haste.
That's why
I
you have
will-
a day off.
Bring it back before day's end. I promise.
Good luck.
I'm like power walking out. I'm like, thanks, bye.
Okay then. Rez, as you wake up in the morning.
I mean, I just get up.
You will notice this when you wake up.
Okay.
Wobbles isn't around.
I will attempt to mentally speak to him.
He's not within range.
Okay.
Finn, did you happen to see Wobbles?
No, haven't seen him. Not since I woke up, that is. Isn't he some? Can't you just do one of those things?
It takes me a while, and he might be busy.
I'll howl in the pre-ordained this is the where are you howl.
Sadly, squirrels do not howl back.
Well, that's true, but if he's within howling distance, hopefully, which is actually further than my being able to talk to him distance.
Mhm.
So
Well, if he's within radius, he's definitely heard you.
okay.
Hopefully, he'll come back soon.
Hopefully.
Rez, does he? I don't know how to put this, but he's your creation, right?
Contracted spirit.
Who makes the rules with that contract?
Generally, an agreement is made between both parties. I am the summoner, of course, but I'd be rude not to give him some leeway.
Fascinating. Oh, internet must be jacked up over there.
Oh no.
Yeah, he was saying he's having storms, right?
Yeah, it's storm. Hopefully,
Oh yeah.
Hopefully, we won't have to cut this short.
Yeek. We'll sit around and wait for Wobbles, and then get ready for.
I'll let you guys continue. We'll go back
You
to
ready for the
Arioma
day?
at this point, as you have pretty much finished getting ready for the day.
If he drops, we can just go on break until he comes back. That way the overlays
Okay.
aren't missed out.
But yeah. So Ariama, what are you doing? Finish getting ready for the day.
Yeah, I'll get ready. I'll probably leave a note for my mom.
Oh,
They're messed up now.
you drop.
Yeah. All right, should we go on break then?
Let's go on break.
Okay.
All right, we'll fix it up.
Apologies, everybody. Technical difficulties. It happens. Shit's crazy right now, so what do you expect? Okay, and we're back. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to this chaos that is the stream
Session
tonight.
1.
Yeah, session 1.
Yep.
It's not session 1 without some sort of technical difficulties.
It's true.
But with
Across the
that,
park.
let's get back with the party. So, where we last left off, it was Rez and Vin talking to one another.
Yeah, we were looking for wobbles, right?
Yep.
I will say, after spending a good bit of time, Wobbles does not return, so he's probably doing something at the moment.
What does he do on his own like that?
Squirrel things, I imagine.
Does he just go chasing around the ladies,
Perhaps.
collecting nuts and all that? Oh, can you tell? Next time he wants to go off, tell him to keep an eye out for some of that mistletoe, because I can't find any anyway.
Good
That's
idea.
what I used to make those the plum berries, right?
Yeah.
So I've been thinking, all this open field we've got here, right? When we do the boulder ball, every time I wake up and you're still sleeping, I can't play without somebody to throw the ball. So I'm just gonna start hitting it on my own. So I'm gonna use a smaller ball, and I'll put a flag at the other end, and I'm just gonna start hitting it so I can get it into the hole.
Makes sense.
Something to work with. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Interesting.
Golf.
Till then, I guess we should maybe go find the ladies and kind of figure out what we're going to do for the day, right?
It's definitely a plan.
So we got some, only a couple hours north, a bunch of pretty crazy sons of bitches tying up and kidnapping random people off the road.
Can't go after them.
Off to
Get some
S&P.
fun.
Yeah, let's get some. Oh, by the way, I ate the rest of the pork. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I'll survive.
Is it fine though?
I can see. Insight check. He's pissed.
You've made a nemesis.
I was hungry.
Hey, it was free pork to begin with, so
Free.
can't complain too much. Free for me.
Free to you, yeah.
For you.
Yeah, it spent half my gold on it. All right, so yeah, I guess at this point we'll head over to S&P.
Get him.
You're buying the puffs though this time, Rez.
With what? Caltrops.
Yeah, see if it works.
All right.
We do got to get you a job.
What did
I offered to wash dishes.
What did you spend your money on, or did you start with nothing?
He doesn't
I
have any
started with
money.
nothing.
Wow.
The people,
Yeah.
his tribe is pretty much a trade-only group. That's
Ah.
why he started off with pretty much up to 50 gold worth of equipment, or 3 items that are worth up to 50 gold.
It's not bad.
And he chose Caltrops.
Gold-plated
Important, damn
caltrops.
The bones, actually, but
Fair enough.
Get him. And with that, we'll continue to Arioma.
I would probably be trying to track down Kazik. Wherever I think he would be at this time of day.
Okay then, I will note this. As you leave your house earlier today, you do notice around the corner of your house, you do notice a small shadow just disappear.
God, shadows are the worst.
You notice a small figure
I hate
around the
shadows.
corner. Yeah,
Can't
but you
trust
notice
them.
a small figure around the around the corner, and you just saw it and it disappeared. Is it like in the corner of your eye?
I seeing that I would probably blast at it.
Start blasting.
What started blasting?
Sad to say, there's nothing to blast at, as it's already gone at this point.
Okay.
You'd be blowing a hole in your house.
Oh, it's in the house? I thought you said like as I was leaving.
It's on the pretty much you leave, go through the front door. You can see out of the corner of your eye a small little figure at the corner, pretty much to your left, As you pretty much look in the direction, you can see the figure no longer there, as you would assume it went through the back on the other side of the corner.
Hello? Seems you're too afraid to face me face to face. That's a lot of faces. I'm a woman of many faces, what can I say? Alright, if there's no response, I'll be, very high
No
alert.
response at all.
I'll be very high alert and I'll keep pressing on, looking over my shoulder occasionally.
As you continue your way back to town, you eventually make it there.
Okay.
And I would say at this point, walking through town, you will notice what looks to be Torn going into pixie ducks and sugar puffs.
Torin!
Oh, hi.
And I'll come running up to you and kind of get there with a little breath. Some crazy shit has been happening to me, girlfriend. No, I was kidding. Some crazy shit's been happening to me.
What happened?
Last night, while I was taking a bath, I don't know if I fell asleep or what happened, but I kind of relived the incident when we were all captured, and then I saw all of Rosewick was burning.
Was it a nightmare or was it a premonition, you think?
I don't know, it was terrifying. And when I woke up, I was still in the bath, and I'll kind of point to my stomach and show her the dark mark that's on my stomach. This is the spot where I got wounded, and even after being healed, it still is leaving a mark, and I can kind of feel, excuse me, pain coming from it, and I've been seeing shadows. They're everywhere.
You're not gonna like this. I think we should tell your mom.
I think you're right.
And Malik as well, maybe.
But my mother isn't here right now.
Well, we tell Malik. Maybe he'll have some idea in the meantime. What to do?
Will you come with me?
Of course.
Have you seen the boys? Maybe they can come with us too.
I think they should. They all had, from what I know, we were all talked to differently by this guy.
And
So they might have.
believe it or not, I'm not even gonna want to get sugar puffs before we go.
Okay,
I think this is something we should do right away.
that's fair. Can we see them anywhere? I mean, they're pretty large.
They are pretty large.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need Rez and also Vin to make perception checks. Okay.
22.
3.
Okay, so Vin, as you're walking down the street, like making your way towards, Sugar Puffs and Pixie Dust, you'll notice down the road a bit of ways, you can see what looks to be a familiar red squirrel peeking around a corner.
Ah, there he is. Rez. There's Wobbles. He's over there. Why is he just running away?
Oh,
Really, you ought to get that thing under control.
He doesn't notice you guys. He's just watching something.
Stroll up behind him.
Give him a scare.
Boo.
You really
Hello.
think I'm scared of a half pint like yourself?
Can I hear Wobbles too, or is this just
This
an
is
internal
just-
thing?
This is just Res
psychic.
Wobbles.
Okay.
Hey. Never mind. I was gonna call you a furball, but so am I.
Yeah. Maybe if you're a little bit more wittier, you could probably pull it off.
I'm intelligent, not wise.
But come here. Come here.
Hmm.
Come here. Are you fucking stupid? You're taking orders from a squirrel. And after that, he points down around the corner. As you could see Arioma and Torn having a conversation with one another.
So what? Keeping an eye on our companions.
I don't trust them.
Fair. They did walk into that hole twice.
Well, yeah. Never said they were bright. Just said I don't
Is
trust
your
them.
face itchy there, Jackie?
A little bit.
Either way, don't trust
Learn
the
anything.
blonde. Don't trust the blonde. She's crazy. Don't trust her.
Did you see anything that would make you think that?
Well, all of my encounters with her shows me that she's crazy. She's also fucking jumpy as hell. Now, this might be an assumption, but I think she's on something.
I think it's those sugar puffs.
Maybe.
More than just sugar.
Maybe she's on some sort of sap as well. Maybe some shrooms.
I'll scoop up Wobbles if he allows, and we'll head on over to our companions.
Uh-huh.
If he allows. I love it.
Yeah.
Hey, man, if he wants to walk, he can walk.
We'll accept it. Much rather be on the bigger guy. Better vantage point.
Yep.
You can hop up if you likes.
Okay. We'll be on top of your head.
Oh my god, please tell me he's staring at him like Ratatouille.
Just
Don't give Wobbles that sort of control.
God.
yeah. Well, I guess if I can't hear their dialect and all that, then if it's just a squirrel, yeah, hop on up.
Mm-hmm. Okay then. So you guys merge the group once again.
By our powers combined.
With our powers combined, we're not as dumb as we were once before.
I'm gonna very frequently
more
just
dumb.
reach up and give them a scratch. Can't help it.
As I see them starting to approach, I'll grab Torrin's hand and I'll go running towards them and get them caught up on everything.
I also
Nightmares.
fucking find it strange that she keeps walking up to strangers so friendly-like. You can't trust people like that.
Are we really that strange?
I'm gonna look at Wobbles and be like, "Ooh, you're so cute, you little squirrel."
Torrin, this is serious!
Rez,
Nightmares!
Rez,
Stabbings! Burning
Rez.
village!
Rez. Tell the dwarf to fuck off. We don't have time for this shit.
Wobble says you're awesome.
You're so awesome too.
Don't twist my words, you little fucking shit.
So that sounds like a hell of a night. I mean, I slept well. Just nightmares and, I've been having kind of similar nightmares. It was more vague, I guess, than what you're talking about, but it's part of what I've been thinking about for a while now. Wildfires and the like.
Would I be able to tell if that might be like a spell or a lingering spell effect or something like that? Maybe like
Roll me an Arcana check with disadvantage.
disadvantage. Oh no.
Disadvantage. I should honestly give you triple disadvantage, but that's not a thing.
It's not a thing.
19.
Suck it. What is it? Give it.
Gimme. Instead of triple disadvantage, it's just like a really high benchmark.
Just for shits and giggles, you should roll another one. Just
It
to see
is
what
already a high benchmark. It's just because he does. Yeah, like you can think it's probably a curse or something, maybe a lingering effect. Though you honestly don't know. You don't know a lot about necromancy. You don't actually know anything about necromancy.
This is true. Zilch. Nada.
So,
No,
Who
not as back that way. Nada could probably tell you, but don't bring her
Not
into
this again.
Oh god, what does she put in her meat pies?
All the drugs. All the drugs.
all the good stuff.
As long as it's
Wobbles
not
is
long pork.
right.
She puts sugar in it, which is, effectively, sometimes the same thing as cocaine.
Especially for people who don't have much of it. Like,
Yeah, really.
Just look what it does to the brain.
So you two are from town here. Who's the right people to talk to? Who's the right people to bring this up to?
Spaz, who would we?
There's not a whole lot of experts in town about these types of things. When it comes to magical stuff, the best person you know is, Kazik, because he's the guy that taught you.
Mhm.
When it comes to information, Malik's not a bad guy to go to, or Nada. Nada's more about, information that travels through, word and stuff, not really, book smarts.
Well, Nada might know about who Wolfie was. Maybe she might have seen him. She seems to know lots of people.
Oh shit, guys.
What?
Arioma, the mouth on you.
We sent word
What are
to
you,
my
like 12, Giant?
my mother that we'd be gone longer, but I think I told Malik it would only be 3 days.
No, actually, funny enough, you said 5 days to Malik.
I did?
Yeah.
You said the right one.
Oh,
You said it right the first time in Malik, just when explaining it to your mother, you fucked
that's
it
right,
up.
I did.
It's funny.
You got nervous.
Yeah.
No, he was impressed because of the image I picked out for his mother. He was like, that's cool.
Oh, I
Yeah.
was so distracted. Did she look like a badass?
Arioma thinks her mom saw it.
Well, I mean, apple doesn't fall far from the tree, guys.
I mean, let's be honest here.
She is a narcissist.
Yeah.
That checks out.
Yep.
I believe it.
All right. Well, which place are we closest to? I mean, let's make our rounds, do what we got to do, and hopefully finish off this little blunder we created. I suppose.
Well, Pixie Dust and Sugar Puffs is literally right behind you guys, so you can make your way inside there. Malik's is, near the edge of the town, and the temple is near the center, which you guys are close to at this point.
Could probably certainly use a stop at the temple too. But since we're here, maybe Nada's in.
Not a chance.
Nada gotta fall for that one again. How about
Not a right way to go.
I'll give a knock and then kind of go in, do my little shimmy into the small door. You guys gonna come in?
I'll come in, but I'll be covering my little birthmark with my arms is kind of over my belly.
How about you wear some real clothes, considering it's about to be winter?
Winter is coming.
Winter's like a week away. Snow is actually already falling at this point.
Is she like right there at the counter, or we got to call for her?
Yeah, she's at the counter, and considering how much you're coming into my shop, I might just pay for a bigger door.
Well, wouldn't
you
that
could
be?
do-
Hey, I know a guy. Riz.
You do a little window that you can lift and then you just sell out the front.
That's a lot of
Oh.
effort. I'd rather people walk to me than me walk to them.
But I know somebody that's looking for a job that could man the window in the front, or man it, as it were. I look pointedly at Reza.
We'll talk about that later. We're here for a different reason, though. Nada. We had a heck of an encounter over the last day or two. We
Sucks
met
to
up
hear.
with a couple of twins.
Twins?
Twin Bane, yeah.
That's rare. Don't know many twins.
Never seen them myself, to be honest. They were Bane. Like, what were their names again? Hjerd and Fjord. Yeah, that's right. Ever heard of them?
Fjord and Fjord. Any chance you know their titles? Last names? Things like that.
Yeah. It was. Did I get them? Actually, did I have them? Did Vin get them?
You did get them.
Here, it's Stormbolt. Yeah, Stormbolt and Stormfist.
Sounds
This-
like the Storm Twins. And you
Well-
ran into them?
Well, more like they ran into us.
No, that sounds about right.
Right. Well,
They're wanted with a bounty of almost 500,000 gold.
sweet.
Holiday Hooby Whatty?
Yeah.
Are they that elusive? That's a lot of coin.
It is a lot of coin, but they've done a lot of fucked up shit. And they're kind of wanted by the King of the Bane, so...
Dead or alive?
Right.
I believe alive.
Oh,
That's
shit.
the tricky part.
Well, we had a close encounter with them actually a couple of days north.
Surprised to see your guys are alive.
Well, from the sounds of it, so am I. Well, between that and the other one, there was a furry one, a little bit like my pal Rizzo over here. Didn't get his name though.
There's many individuals that I can think of that are like Rezo.
Well, accomplices are acquaintances with the twins.
The twins usually work alone. That's the surprising part.
Fascinating. Well, we were told they're a couple of days, day and a half north. Seems like it's a party of about, what was it, 20 of them or so?
20 of them.
Hmm.
Well, kind of spread the word. If they're this close, it seemed like they were
Them plus
Fixing
20
to-
others. That's not
fixing
a
to make the
good
way in.
That does not sound good at all.
What kind of insurance you got on this place?
Hmm.
Just checking.
Question is, what type of insurance do people have on the town?
Yeah. Well, if premonitions count for anything, we're all going to be in a lot of trouble.
Well, as long as you stay out of their business, they shouldn't care. The surprising thing is them working in a group. Hmm.
Ariyama, you wanna tell her about the thing you saw?
Yeah, I'll kind of relay it, but kind of be slowly giving the details to it, depending on how she's reacting to it. So I'll kind of start vague.
She's listening to it.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll start to divulge more.
Okay then. Hmm. That sounds pretty bad. As like she just pushes like 3 sugar puffs forward. That's towards you, Arioma. That sounds really bad. Sad to hear.
Like my hand will be like moving against my will, but I'll like other hand like pull that hand back. I'm trusting no one at the moment.
I suggest you eat something. Might make you feel better. Sounds like you had a very rough time.
It has been rough.
Though I always took you as the type of girl that enjoyed it rough. I guess I was wrong.
Well, I'm not one to kiss and tell.
Hmm. Rumors I heard say otherwise.
So, mixed company.
Tora makes a mental note to ask about that later.
Right?
I have dirt to work with now.
Piqued my curiosity.
Seeming as that you're the one to kind of know a little of everything, I was hoping you could shed some light on this experience, these experiences that I'm having.
Honestly, visions are not my expertise. People, though.
Well,
You
you
want-
could surely know the right person for me to talk to about this.
I would assume you also know the right person to speak to. There's only a few people that work with premonitions and, future bullshit. And that's people that work with the gods. Prayers, visions, stuff like that. Your mother, Kazik, or any of the other priestess says should do the job.
Yeah, okay. I guess. Yeah, that. I had heard that, you wouldn't know anything. I guess they were right. I thought you would know something. Well, thank you. And
No problem.
I'll kind of be like eyeballing the 3 sugar puffs on the counter as they like slowly turn and like.
They were for free as she pulls them away.
And I will go kind of like lean against the door frame. I was still kind of like half in the shop, half out.
Well, thanks for your
Tell them.
time,
No
I mean-
worries.
but you don't fear the group we were talking about coming up. I mean, it seemed like something was up.
Well, unlike most people inside this town, I could leave whenever I want, and I have plenty of places to go.
What would you do with all the goods you've got here?
Leave it behind. Don't really have any uses inside of it in the forest. Or uses for it inside the forest.
That's fair. Well, if you plan on giving any of it up, I know a guy that's looking for a job. And I'm going to give, like, Rezo a nudge.
Cook, actually.
You could
Wear an
do
entire full
Not to
body
sound
the
hairnet.
rude,
meat
but
puffs,
you would
one
kinda
for her,
scare-
one for me. Oh, one for
Not to
her,
sound
one
rude,
for me.
but you seem like the individual that unintentionally would scare customers away just by proximity.
I'll get a funny hat.
I feel like that'd just be more intimidating in most situations. Because then
Oh,
people
really?
want to look, but then they don't want to look, and then you look at them, and then it's all awkward.
Oh, you could just keep him in the back. He's a good guy. Hell of a chef.
One of the things I should note about this place is that it's open all the way through, so you can actually see
Ah.
the back bakery area. It's not a very big place. It's pretty much a hole in the wall for its size and everything like that.
Put a curtain up.
Put a curtain up. What you
We're
hiding
really
back?
pushing this job hunt.
What you hiding back there, Nada? Well, you see, there's a giant wolf.
Not
man
a
back
damn
there.
thing.
Yes!
Not a damn.
That was the best of the
You
night.
actually finally pulled it off well, Sean. Congratulations.
There you go.
And then you ruined it with a fucking dab.
He didn't.
I gotta be late with all the youngsters.
You put that on your TikTok.
Yeah, put that on
Good,
your TikTok.
awesome.
What is TikTok? I've heard it so many times. Is it like Instagram?
It's Vine.
It's Vine. It's
Yeah.
Didn't
it's the
Vines
new
die?
Vine.
Yeah,
Vines
it's
did
new
die.
Vine.
It's new Vines with a lot more weirder shit on it.
Oh, yeah. It's just crazy.
But yeah.
Wait till you get to Frog TikTok.
But yeah, getting back to it. Well, is there anything else you guys need?
I'll take an order of meat puffs and an order of sugar puffs, please.
Okay. I should pass them forward. Pay as usual.
None for me this time. Nada, but thank you.
Oh, damn shame.
Do you take caltrops?
Sure.
Say what?
How many for a bag?
I'll take half your caltrops for a bag.
It's like
The meat
80
puff?
gold for some pork, but half of
Three
it comes.
gold. Half your caltrops. The bag
For
of
the meat puff.
caltrops is 1 gold.
Hmm.
It's not a lot. Caltrops are very cheap.
Yeah, it's very tempting. Mm.
Nada has plans
No,
for those
I'm good.
caltrops. Okay.
Maybe later. I'll keep
Really?
that in mind, though.
Really attached to those caltrops, right?
I mean, if they're worth half, like if they're worth a bag. Mm.
I'm full off of the pork, so.
The trick is gonna be finding other people willing to trade for it, though. It's gonna be hard to do.
That's true. I could probably trade the puffs for other things.
Barter it out. There you go.
You could upsell it, yeah.
Deal.
Started with a caltrop,
Deal.
ended up with a
I will give them half
plate
my bag of
armor.
caltrops.
Sell the puff to someone else and then use that money for something else.
Thank
Yep.
you. I do appreciate your business.
And you.
As she takes the caltrops. You don't know what Nada's going to use for the caltrops for, but you know, she has them now.
Hey, yeah.
If I was
Barter.
a betting man, I'd say I'm gonna fucking step on him.
They're in your next puff.
It's like eating Captain Crunch.
Is there any if there's any birds around, I'm gonna keep an eye out for like for some feathers off the ground or something like that.
Hey, I'm sorry that Captain Crunch comment.
Yeah.
Scratches up the roof of your mouth, you know.
That's more than scratching the roof of your mouth. That's going through the roof of your mouth.
I just imagined it going through a tooth. Just-
Oh my god.
That would be horrible.
Oh my god.
Would it be Captain Caltrops or Caltrop Crunch?
Captain Caltrops I like more.
We got a session name. Fantastic.
Okay then. So you're looking
Bye.
for a bird. You can find one. So what are you gonna do?
I was just gonna look for a feather left behind. That's all.
Okay, you'll find a feather or two.
Awesome.
Yay!
Feathers aren't hard to come by.
Usually not, but you never know. So off to ladies. What do you think? We gonna step over and talk to Kasich while we're in town,
Think so.
or over to the church. You're the one from around here. Which one's closer?
Spaz?
Like I said earlier, the church is closer.
Yeah, it's
Off to the temple.
Take me to church.
Temple of the Sisters, it was called, right?
That's Temple of the Sisters. So then, you all arrive there. What are you doing? You see the same side of the very nice, well-kept wall with pretty much the wrought iron fencing all around it. It is currently open, so you guys are able to enter it.
I'm going to start by doing the same thing I did last time. Drop a silver in and go talk to Elo's old lady.
Okay.
Drop a Caltrop in.
You see the same curious cat woman just looking at you as you just put it in, like, Won't stop you, but I'm still not taking the tithings this week.
Nice.
But yeah. What are you doing, Arioma?
Is there anybody?
When she,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say when you go to talk to whoever it is about your dream, I'm gonna stay with you.
Yeah, she'll definitely. Yeah, be okay with that. Does it look like anybody is here that I could talk to you about?
You see the three priestesses of the different things. You do not see Kasich, though. He does not look to be here. So you have Snowball, you have... Let me just get to my NPCs now. Great.
Well, if Kasich isn't here, he's the main one I'm
You have
looking
Cotton
for.
Ball, you have Agatha, and you have Hazel.
Yeah, so far, especially with Nada, what she was saying, how there's only a couple people that would know, but I probably wouldn't want everybody to know about it. So if I didn't think that they would actually be able to tell them anything, because no one really knows it, I'll probably not share with anyone.
Okay, then.
Unless I think that they would know.
It's a potential Agatha would know. She is the, priestess of Alashar and also a revenant herself.
How well do I know?
She's pretty much like I said, she's the wise one of the town. Like, if anybody has questions, they usually bring to her first, and she's also pretty much the local grandma.
Yeah, I'll probably still keep it to myself. I'll probably want to talk to Kasich first at this point.
Okay.
Well, shit, Ariana, wasn't that the whole reason we came here?
Well, Vindebrand...
I didn't mean to cuss in the name of the sisters. But...
the presence of the... Yeah.
Yeah.
As I've been thinking about this, yes, I do want answers, but I think that discretion is definitely a good idea. Don't want to start developing a reputation or have people worrying or think anything of me.
Please ask where this Kasich is.
Oh, duh. Yeah. Does anybody know? Yeah, I'll ask her.
Kasich.
You go around. Let's just say you go talk to Cotton Ball. You're probably the most familiar with her. She would probably just forget the conversation afterwards anyways. So, how you doing there? How am I help you?
Hello. I'm needing to speak to Kasich, and it's quite urgent. Do you know where he is?
Kasich. As kind of like the ... shows up above her head. I think he's running errands? Possibly?
All right. Thank you. I'll just give up on it.
But wait, don't you have any more questions?
Nope, that's it. Thank you very much.
What a buff jog your memory.
I'll just at this point, I'm yeah. If I see him, I'll approach him. But at this point, yeah, I'm gonna put it on the back burner.
Quick, Cotton Ball. Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this is appropriate or not. Do you have any of your kind that are like naked? Right? Naked, not the right word. Hairless. Yeah.
I was about to say, like, I feel
Bald.
like anybody can be an exhibitionist, but hairless. It's
Ran into
rare.
a
Possible.
hairless cat the other day.
A hairless cat. That's interesting.
You don't know of any?
I've never ran into one.
Interesting.
Must always be really cold.
You'd think, right?
Yeah.
Oh well.
But yeah, like they exist. I know that much. I've never met one. When it comes to naked ones, exhibitionists exist in this world,
I'm not quite sure what the right terminology is. I meant the hair part, not the clothes part.
Hmm.
Of course, I don't know. That'd be a weird sight, wouldn't it?
It would be a weird sight, especially if
another
they
day.
were hairless and naked.
Wrinkly.
Probably not the right conversation to be having in the presence of the sisters.
Well, if you think about it, the sister did create them, so
There you are.
and it's
Always
their
the clever
most
one.
natural state. So I guess it really matters how you look at it.
Always the clever one, Cornwall. Thanks for your time.
No problem.
Hey, listen,
Also, I'll let you continue.
I was going to say, do you have any job openings for a friend?
Like, what type of job openings? Like,
I don't know.
You can always use help over at the temple, but usually people donate that.
Well played. You.
Oh, we're playing a game? I'm so confused.
I think I am too at this time. We'll come back later, okay?
Wait, why is Arioma asking so many questions without looking for answers?
She's been a weird one, a little bit off over the last couple of days.
I know, she asked a question and she didn't even let me finish. How rude.
Do you want me to relay the answer?
Nah, she's already gone.
Fair enough. We'll talk to you soon. Yeah, I'll head out and catch up with him. Arioma.
You'll see her kind of really frustrated, actually, and almost a little upset. Yes, Vinnebrand.
Seemed like Cotton Ball had some answers for your questions.
I
get your discretion. I just,
Does it look like there's anyone else around us? Is it just the two of us?
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta be honest with you. This has me terrified. I feel like I'm not really myself, and I don't know. I haven't been scared like this, so I apologize if I'm coming off a little different.
Well, it was kind of a scary experience. I don't blame you, especially for someone that was been living up and growing in town.
I was really looking forward to finally getting out and going on an adventure, and we didn't get what we set out for, and it was just a bunch of shit. And then I got stabbed by some cursed item, and now I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And
It might not be the adventure you were looking for, but an adventure nonetheless. Pain comes within.
I seem to feel a lot safer when you're around. I don't know why.
It's the size. I get it. I get it a lot.
Would you mind kind of staying near me until we can kind of figure this out?
Of course, lass.
All right, thank you, and I'll try to not be so short. I'm sorry.
No. Don't take my words the wrong way. I'm shook too, right? I suppose maybe it's just because I've got a little bit more experience with the crazies than you do, right? You're right to be scared. We all are too. I suppose that's why we're here. People need warning. That's what happened up there ain't right.
Sorry, Torin, you're just not good enough.
Let's go find your friend Kasich, yeah?
Okay, thank you. I kind of squeeze his arm as he steps away.
So no
Anybody
idea
else
where to
do
look for him, though, right?
Nope. You never
Okay.
asked that question of what type of errands he's running.
Adioma, does he usually accompany your mother when she goes out on her little excursions?
Spaz? I don't think so. Does he? Spaz?
I could leave a message for him up in the sky.
That's a good question. Would he go for?
Send a
Actually,
squirrel
I
after
need to
him.
check that now.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't have been something he would have gone with her with. That's a good question, though. Like, there would have been a possibility. Okay, then. So, where do you guys head off to next? Walking around town, or have a purpose?
Good question. Torin, what do you think?
I think we should definitely tell the guard, at least, to keep their eyes out, maybe. Tell them the direction that we came from, and they can have, like, extra eyes out, maybe. Extra watches, maybe some further out patrols.
Could always use another reason to go talk to Pierre, huh? Such a friendly guy.
Torin has kind
there-
of made it a life goal to try to make him smile with some goofy fucking joke, and it's
Yes.
not working.
Is there like a guardhouse in town, or is it random like that?
There are a couple guardhouses in town. I would say, for the most part, there's one major one, and then there's barracks, where they keep most barracks/armory, where they keep most of their equipment at.
Okay. Just a random thought. Would it be... I know, like, 2 days out kind of seems like a lot, but would it be normal for them, for these twins that have such a big-ass bounty on their head, to be this close to Rosewick?
It's a bit of ways out. And the thing is, like, Rosewick is obviously on the main road to there, but most things like that, or people, would actually cut through the forest or just go around altogether.
Right.
Like, unless you're after supplies, there's no real point to go to Rosewick. Like,
Right on.
the main thing it has is alcohol, so you know that it has that going for them.
So there may be no worries, but that mixed with this dream, I guess, is why we're all on edge. So yeah, it's a good call. Maybe we can go talk, go find some guards, spread the word, be alert.
Be vigilant.
Be prepared.
No, don't be prepared. I need you to be on edge and not ready.
Torin, you know the way to the guard barracks?
Yeah, I'm
we
wondering
could go
about the
talk
way to
to
the guard barracks.
Yeah, you would know. You've
You're
been
from
there
town, right?
before.
Of course I know.
You know where it's at.
Let's
You've been
go.
there before.
Lead the way, friend.
So they never had you willingly go to the guards barracks before.
Willingly, yeah.
Okay then. Ariam, are you joining them, or are you going to continue elsewhere?
I'm gonna be following Vinderbrand wherever he goes.
Okay then.
Like pretty close to him.
Torin's been replaced.
I mean,
What is it?
you're here
what is
with us too, but yeah,
What
she
is it?
she just
like
makes me feel
being
safe,
useless?
or he makes me feel safe. What?
What is it like being useless, Torin?
Oh, rude.
I mean,
I'm not the one who said it though.
Lauren, you want to go dig a hole? Let's go dig a hole.
Let's go dig a hole. I know somebody that hates falling into holes.
She suddenly has an idea for a hole outside of the guard post.
Okay then. So you guys make your way towards the pretty much the guard's office is the best way I can put it. Like pretty much the official area where they lock people up at times.
The brig.
Yeah, the brig would be a good way of putting it. And luckily enough, your favorite friend, Pierre, is here.
Christ, you ever sleep, man?
No, they have me working horrible hours.
Yeah, we were waiting for you at the tavern earlier last night.
Hmm.
I was gonna buy you a drink.
Thanks.
Maybe next time.
So what can I do for you?
So, you know that little adventure we went on a couple days ago? Yesterday? A couple days ago?
Which one? The one
6
with
days
the
ago.
mud or the one without the mud?
The one without the mud.
Hmm. I recall.
We happened upon some ruffians, if you will. The Storm Twins.
I'll just sound rude, but I don't honestly believe you.
Okay, well,
She
and I'll
tells
go
the
into,
truth,
like
friend.
a detailed description of.
It's not a matter of like the truth or not. You would be dead if that was the case.
I lost some of my beard.
Points at Torin. You know, they're not really a big fan of other Bane.
Yeah, I got that. Neither was the hairy man that they were with.
RoU.
Yeah. I, as a person, refuse to say it because.
Hmm. So you encountered a beast folk while there. Interesting.
Yeah, they were by a cave. And they were nice enough at first. They told us how they were going to turn it into either a bar or a town of their own.
Why would
And
you
then
turn
when
a
we-
cave into a bar? Odd.
I mean, you know, you can do anything you want to.
But it's
And
like on
they-
the complete opposite side of civilization.
So maybe it's a gentrifying area. I don't know.
I'm not gonna argue with you, Torin.
Great,
You know
thanks.
caves better
As
than
we
I
say.
do.
We went inside and we woke up in specialized holding cells.
Wait, you just went to sleep in a cave?
Arioma, do you anybody else want to add anything?
We were surprised attacked.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense than just saying you walked into a cave and then woke up. I just thought you guys took a nap in there. Odd.
It was an unintentional nap, to say the least.
Surprise nap time.
That doesn't make sense. The twins aren't able to use magic if it was them.
Well, there's another dude, as I said.
RoU is a wizard, I believe.
Quite powerful one, too. Yeah.
I don't know of any RoU mages that you speak of.
Well, I suppose the reason we're here. Yeah.
Right,
As we
down
left.
in paper, RoU mage. Prezzo.
Whoops. Long story short, we got out of the shackles, made our way out, and just thought you might like to know that about a day and a half north is those storm twins that we talked about seem to be a little bit close for comfort. It might be worth keeping away.
About 20 others.
Yeah. A naked cat too, right?
They have a naked cat?
Yeah, seems weird, but
Bald.
it is what it is.
Odd. Well then, we'll keep an eye out. Thank you.
Pierre,
for
I'll be
warning.
honest. I feel like this is a big deal, and I know you don't show much emotion, but I feel like you should be a little bit more into it. Hey.
I'm very invested in this. Can't you see I'm writing down notes?
Clearly. All right.
I would ask
Okay.
to roll an insight check, but I feel like I already know.
Roll your insight check. I have nothing to deceive.
Do it. 20.
He's as honest as pure is.
This really is the ogre.
Right. Pierre, before we head out, any chance you know where Kazakh is?
Kazakh, actually, he stopped by not too long ago. He had an assortment of papers with him.
Where was he going?
I believe he was first off to the Twisted Hammer to gain pips. And then to Malix's place, actually. Needed some information.
How long ago was this?
About an hour ago.
Shit. Okay, thank you.
No problem. I
All
hope
right,
you have
Bear.
a good day.
Hey, I hope you have
for
a good
the
day, too.
information. We'll keep an eye out.
I'm gonna give him like an extended smile, like.
He just acknowledges you and gives you a nod.
You're right, Tora. We'll get one of these days.
Swear to God, he's Sour Bill from Wreck-It Ralph.
So off to the Twisted Hammer. I guess we're gonna try and play catch up.
So we're heading that way. Arioma, you happen to have the stuff that I borrowed from Bale.
What stuff was it? You mentioned earlier, I don't remember what it was.
It was pretty much all of your adventuring equipment.
Was that bedroll that we cut up? That wasn't his, was it?
No, that was Arioma's bedroll.
Oh, good. Good.
It was pretty much the main thing is the Explorer pack and your crossbow.
How did Arioma end up with a crossbow?
It was
was
part of
given
her
to them.
starting equipment.
Oh, fair enough.
And the only reasonable way she would have that starting equipment is if it was given to her by somebody.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, I'll give it to her.
Ooh, somebody's not fired.
Thank you.
So then,
Rez.
you guys make your way towards the Twisted Hammer?
Yeah. There might be a job opening there too, Riz.
You're more on this than I am.
Because I'm the one buying all the shit all the time.
I feel like Rez doesn't.
You're just mooching. You're the guy just staying home playing video games all day while he needs to get a job.
Vin's like the
Mom, I already looked for a job.
the job already, you fucking piece of shit.
I applied at NASA. They said no.
Yeah.
Find things with Caltrop.
Or at least, I don't know, they might have some string and lure for your pole.
Why not use a Caltrop as a hook?
That's what I plan on if we ever get to the point where I need it and I'd have a button tackle.
I feel like if you set the hook and it was a Caltrop, it would just spike the.
Just fucking chucking at him here.
Just lobotomize the fish.
Didn't need its face.
Okay then. So you guys make your way to the Twisted Hammer, or are you guys gonna split up?
Well, I don't like the sound of that. I'm gonna stick by Arioma still.
Okay then.
Still seems a little on edge.
So make your guys' way to the Twisted Hammer at this point.
Who's
I'd
in charge of the Twisted Hammer?
That would be Vale.
Oh, is this your place, Torin?
On Dawn.
It's my
Vale
job.
Right,
Von
right,
Dawn.
okay.
Don't fuck up the spelling.
Bale,
Ah, welcome back.
I got your stuff.
Good job.
Thanks.
Takes the stuff back in. Well, it seems like you still have your job. Congratulations, Torin.
Thanks. Has Kazakh been here yet?
Yeah, he's actually inside.
We
He's
need
talking to
talk him.
Vestil at the moment. Something about needing platinum tips.
Platinum, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Tips of what?
Pips.
Pips. Oh, gotcha.
Said tips.
Like-
Meant tips.
I'm gonna turn around and walk back to Arioma and try to whisper. Would it bother you if Vale knew too about this?
Say again? That was really quiet.
Would it bother you if Vale knew about this as well?
If you feel like it will help, go ahead.
Would I know if it would help?
Vale just does his job as he's a blacksmith.
Yeah, probably not then.
I don't think so.
Need him to, you know, make you a sword? On top of it.
Premonitions of a burning city, not so much.
Need a horseshoe? You got it. That's as close as he's gonna get.
And I assume Vestiel probably wouldn't be able to help either.
I know Vestil very well. Don't talk to her a whole lot. You work with Vale most of the time.
So we could just go outside and wait for Kazakh to come out. Don't want to interrupt their conversation.
Up to you, Arioma. You just sneaking around at this point?
Well, let me be blunt. I feel like we've got something that's a bit urgent, and
Yeah,
I don't know if it's worth waiting around. Let's go find him. If it's going to be that big of a deal, then blame it on me, I suppose, right? Oh, and by the way, do you have any lures for fishing poles?
Yeah, you got a little.
Side track. We'll talk about that later.
Also, big guy, you're not entering my house.
I get that sometimes. No worries.
Yeah, you just I don't need to worry about fixing the door.
I'll wait outside.
Okay, then.
How about this? Let's go get Kazakh. We got time to talk. Yeah.
So, Arioma, you take charge now at this point.
All right, yeah, just yeah, I guess I've been feeling a little frustrated that haven't been able to get any answers, so was at the point of like just giving up on it, or make it top priority and with Vindebrand kind of backing that, it'll kind of light a little fire under her and she'll be, yeah, just like, let's find Kazakh.
Okay then. So, you enter inside the housing area of the Twisted Hammer, and you can see what looks to be a familiar face of Kazakh and also Vestiel chatting with one another.
Does it look like it's like a important conversation or just chat, or
It's a chat, but you don't understand what they're saying.
is it in a different language?
It is in a different language.
Do I recognize the language just by the sounds of it? Even if I don't.
Brez, did you went in with them?
Mhm.
Then you would understand the language as Sylvan.
Ooh. What are they saying?
You can understand that Kazakh is actually asking Vestiel to make special quills for scroll or spell scroll crafting.
Yeah, I'll relay that to Arioma. None of that seems off to me. Like, I don't know these people, so.
Hey, spell scrolls are a big thing. Not too many people,
Yeah.
you know, spend the time to make those.
Mhm.
Especially a priest.
Well, if once they look like, unless Gert or not Gert, Frezzo.
Count one.
When did I get here?
I'm there. Nice to meet you.
If Frezzo doesn't say anything about what they're saying, I'll probably jump in there. Kazakh, sorry to interrupt. Do you have a moment to speak in private?
Oh, my apologies.
It is quite urgent, actually.
Certainly. One more second, please, and I'll get to you. If that's fine with you. And he pretty much says pretty much 3 more words, and then he turns to you. So what do you need, my child?
Could we speak in private about it? Well, at least, like, the party and you.
Okay then. That should be doable.
You see like a giant kin kind of peeking into windows, making sure it's all good.
Yeah, I'll kind of like body language, kind of show him to like kind of maybe step outside with everybody away from mixed company.
I see.
I while we were out, we ran into some very troubling things, and we were able to escape it, but it seems that there's some lingering effects, and I'll show him the mark and explain the nightmare and the burning and the premonitions and everything. So far, nobody has known anything about this, and I was really hoping that you, if anyone, maybe could shed some light on this. Am I in some kind of deep trouble?
Well, of the individuals you speak of, I have no clue of, but from what it sounds like you've encountered is what I warned you in our teachings. That is what happens when you lose control. But it seems like you came into contact with something that forcibly caused that change. Interesting.
What
Dangerous.
do you think these visions are? I've seen the shadows, and I feel like I'm being followed, but I can't really tell if anything's there.
When it comes to the visions and shadows, this is the best way I can put it, is your mind is uncertain at the moment of what's reality and what's not. The dangerous thing at the moment is because of our connection with the things around us and the magic within nature itself. It's not a matter of if it's real or not, it's a matter of how real you believe it is. The vision you see, that is probably just the reality of your worst fear. Pretty much a nightmare of sorts. The worst outcome of what you would believe to happen to the things you care about.
Yeah, go
The
ahead.
shadows and things, though, I would suggest trying to clear your mind through meditation. You must be careful because if you do lose control and spiral, those shadows can become reality. And what they do is in most cases unknown.
I am feeling this emotional burn inside of me. It's not just the physical pain from the wound. I feel like I'm just very edgy. Like I'm angry.
Like I told you, you came into contact with something that forcibly caused you to lose control, in a sense. This is not something you'll be able to recover from just rest. You must take time and focus your mind to purify yourself. It's not good. It's not a very good thing that you came into this, but it is at least good enough that you've experienced it without the potential of you losing control.
Do you think these effects are reversible?
Anything's reversible. You yourself are conscious at the moment and making decisions. So, you're able to change the effects of what happens.
Do you
If
know?
this was caused by the magic that you wield, though, the case could be different.
Do you have any magic that can aid in this?
I cannot do anything to you that will cause or reverse what happened to you. Like I said, the only way to change is by your own choice.
So you're saying, in a way, this is partially my fault?
What I'm saying is this is not something that can be simply fixed with a band-aid. It takes time, and with time, you'll heal. This is a part of yourself that I've been teaching you to not only learn to control, but also when you do encounter it, to recover from it. It's not something you can simply just wish to be gone. You must put effort, and in time it will leave you.
I guess I'm just feeling really vulnerable since this has been happening.
It happens.
Well, I thank you for your counsel. You were really hard to track down, but I'm glad we finally found you. Thank you.
No problem. Well then.
At this point, seeing that brought him out to the rest of the group, he hasn't met the other two, right?
He
No.
hasn't, but before you do that, he's gonna ask you a few questions about the thing that hurt you.
I'll try my best to remember it.
As he's going to speak an incantation, as you can see what looks to be a similar, but in the feeling around it different, essence of a blade made of darkness. Was it something like this?
I'll kind of take a half step back. Yes, Kazik, what are you not telling me?
It's magic. It's very simple. Are you sure it was something like this?
I mean, it wasn't exact, but it seems very similar.
I'm not asking what it looks like. I'm asking what it feels like.
Can I? Okay, at that point, I will try to Arcana it.
Okay. Roll me an Arcana check with advantage.
Okay.
An advantage.
With that, you will notice that it does feel different. You don't know this exactly yet, but you felt it a couple times.
Okay.
But necromancy has a very distinct feeling to
Sure.
it. This is not necromancy from what you can tell. You don't know what school of magic it is, but it is not of the same. Though it looks very similar.
So it looks similar, but doesn't feel the same.
No, it's pretty much... It looks close to it, but nowhere in essence the same thing.
Okay. Okay, that actually will kind of put her mind at ease. If he was able to replicate that, it would probably shake her trust in him. It looks similar, Kazik, but it doesn't have the same intentions or source. I don't know how to put it to words, but it's definitely not it.
Interesting. Blade made of shadows. I'll have to do more research into it then. This is odd.
It
I've not
is.
encountered with something like that before.
And I don't know if this will help at all, and I'll, point at the marking. I don't know if you can gather any information from this, but it left lingering effects.
It's called a blight, my child.
Do I know what that is? Probably not, right?
I know what that is.
Well, I mean, Ariana.
Arioma, you would know it, but it's different than what you're thinking, Ben. So, and from your teachings from Kazik, you'll know a blight is a sign of someone of your kind tipping.
Oh, interesting.
So, someone of your alignment
Mm-hmm.
would be a very light skin color, pretty much a silverish color, but someone of pretty much the opposite alignment would be of a very dull gray. That's what this looks like on you.
Guys, this is more serious than we thought.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, I think at this moment I'll just be kind of at a loss for words and taken back from that realization. And I'll kind of turn to the party just kind of dumbfounded.
Are we supposed to be getting something?
Oh yeah, the fishing lure. Yeah, we'll get there.
No, I meant like, I don't think I would know much about spellborns or anything like that, so I don't think
You
Reza
wouldn't,
would
sadly.
get the significance.
Yeah, I don't even know how much Torin would know about it.
Nothing. This would only be something that
Mm-hmm.
Arioma would have a small
Yeah.
grasp of.
Yeah, at this point, actually, I not that I don't trust the party, but I wouldn't try to fill in those gaps at this point. As much as they want me to, I wouldn't.
No worries.
But I will, after that moment of just kind of dumbfoundedness, the situation is much more dire than I thought, and it is having very scary implications.
That is why I taught you to be able to avoid this. That is what happens if you lose control. Now, you ran into a oddity that can do it by force, but considering the way you described it, it could probably kill you before actually changing.
What do you think? Like, why he did this to me? And do you think he did know what I am? Do you think he knew that this would be an effect, or do you think it was just an accident? An accidental side effect?
For those that know who we are, there's one of two things that they would have. They would either fear us, and in that fact to destroy us, or use us. He sounds like he's in between the two.
And I have a very strong feeling that this isn't the last time he'll appear to me either. The next time that interaction happens, should I try to resist it or go with it and try to find out as much as I can about it?
I would suggest to run.
When they happen, though, I always seem to be unable to escape. I was bound down, or I didn't seem to have control. Is there a way to...
The reason you can't leave is because you're not allowing yourself to.
Interesting.
Just gotta believe.
Meditation is the key to finding your path.
Meditate on this, I will.
You fucking better, or else
So,
you're gonna become a problem.
Fear
we
is
stay in
the path
town?
to the dark side.
Should we stay in town or should we leave
It's up
for
to you.
a while?
That is completely up to you.
Did Ariama talk to us about? We pretty much all talked about our experiences in the cells, right?
Yeah, you guys would have caught up with it, but I...
Specifically, him asking about the other one of your kind, and
If I hadn't, you hear about it now. Yeah, like this conversation's in front of all of you, so...
well, I'm saying, did you tell Kasich that he was asking about Kasich?
Oh, shit, no. Good point.
Table talk wise.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no, I mean, Vin could jump in, too. This doesn't just have to be me. I wanted it to be around all you guys.
I wasn't sure if we had that conversation about your race, literally. Or him
Probably.
asking about other people.
Probably,
like that, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would just bring it up. Sorry, my throat's really dry.
So about that fishing lure, Kazik. We've got a...
What?
Yeah, the guys out front, they said you sell fishing lure, right?
Cassie doesn't work here.
I don't work here. As he looks down in his priestly robes, like,
What are you doing at... I figured you worked here. We saw you inside.
placing.
We don't know name tags. Fair enough. Ever been fishing?
Hold on.
Just killing time.
Roll to see if they fish.
He's digging through his backstory.
No.
Actually, he's a fisherman at heart.
Actually, no. He's gonna take something out of his pocket and he's gonna cast Fabricate.
Oh, nice.
As he
Fishing hook.
just pretty much passes over like the line and hooks.
Is it a giggly bob?
Here you
Well,
go.
That was amazing. Thank you.
Worries about it.
Arioma, I see why you like this guy.
He yes.
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 Anyways, about the Rougarou.
I think
I've-
Boral was his name. I think I had Boral written in my notes.
Boral.
Did we get his name?
I don't know.
I never
It's
caught
somebody's
it.
name.
It said it in the notes. You guys wouldn't know who that would line with, but the names you have is Boris and Fancy.
Boris. Why did I write Boral?
I don't know, but it's fucking funny. Boral.
Actually, that's one of the characters in one of the. Anyway.
Hello there, boy.
I don't have
Nice
that
to meet
anywhere.
you.
I must have missed it.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't remember Boris' name either.
His name was not brought up in conversation. It was brought up on the side because of one of the notes Shadow picked up.
Oh.
That's what I said. You
Lit.
guys got the name, but it didn't correlate to anybody.
Gotcha.
Out of game, it's Boris.
Boris.
Rez knows that now.
I think I pretty much got what I wanted from him. I don't know if anybody has anything else, but
Did you, Arioma, did you tell him about the Rougarou that was looking for him?
yeah,
Okay.
I kind
don't
of
know if
fast tracked
that
it.
was-
Yeah, and he didn't say
Yeah.
anything.
That was
so.
discussed, and to make sure that's not a big deal, because I mean,
Yeah, because like I said, he doesn't know.
okay.
He doesn't know.
All right. Well, seems like we adequately warned the town, and nobody seems to give a shit. So, I guess we could be on our way, right?
Pierre back at
Love
the
you.
area, he's like, but I really do care.
Exactly.
Is he married or what? Because that must have been a fun wedding. I do.
Well,
I
his
take
wife.
you to be
Well,
my
his
one.
wife is also like this. They were the perfect
So we
couple.
decided to write our own vows.
I love you more than life itself.
You-
You
What
are
are you
the
talking-
wind in my sails.
That's awesome.
You
The
got
light
the good
of a
side of
thousand suns.
you got the good side of me in this picture. My husband will love it.
All right.
Uh,
So,
What the dirty
ladies,
sound?
have we talked to everybody we need to talk to? Is there anybody else of consequence that needs to know about what we've been through before we call it a rep?
I got the
Do
answers.
you want
I was looking for-
suggestions?
If not, I got something I was working on out in the fields earlier this morning.
I'm not. Would be kind of. I mean, it's up to you guys, whatever. But I'm kind of interested in the bounty on those two bitches.
For real.
Cannot
stomach
take them on.
Yeah, but the only downside is the only way to collect them is alive.
Yeah, that's a little bit above our heads, I'm guessing. A lot of it.
Killing them probably above our heads.
Where would I be able to find some small china plates?
China?
Yeah.
That's where you
Yeah.
find it.
Jeez.
Never heard of it.
Chinatown, yeah.
Yeah. Where's Chinatown at?
That's a hard question. Where the hell would you get that in this town? I don't think you could get that. In
Honestly,
this
I
town,
don't think
honestly.
there would be in Rosewick.
No, like I don't.
Oh
know.
shit.
I don't have anybody.
Randolph
that
is
does,
going to be pissed.
I don't have anybody that does any sort of pottery or anything like that.
Well, with that, does anybody have a pottery kit? Maybe I could try and make them some myself.
Pottery
not turn
made
out
from
good.
your
Yes.
hands.
Yeah, I know.
I have a pop-up kiln.
Here you go. I got you a wok. Enjoy it.
One last thing,
Could
Kazakh.
invent
Do
that
you
too.
know if anybody is looking for any work? I know that a few of us could definitely use some coin.
Like what type of work are you looking for?
Something adventurous.
I don't
That's
know.
the
Your boss seems like a professional adventurer. He'd probably be the person to look for jobs like that.
Okay.
That
Other
seems,
than that, you
seems
could look.
fair.
Other than that, you could probably look for bounties and such inside the tavern.
Ooh.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, that's gonna catch my interest. Rezo. Would you like to go hunting? Would you like to go hunting? I'm just kidding. I'll grab the bounty. Fetch!
Rez, I have no idea where that came from.
Or Yomar
okay,
heard that
they're just
dogs can
masons.
track things through sense of smell. Hands the bounty over to Rez. Sniff it.
It's not
Maybe
how that
Wobbles
works.
could sniff it out.
Rez is just there like, I don't want to.
How it works.
No. No,
It's
no,
just
no.
paper. It's not scented.
Scented paper.
Well, I think
Fancy.
the thing that I was concerned about, I think no matter what I do, it is going to happen again. So I don't think we necessarily need to pursue it. I think it will pursue me. So I think that maybe it'd be a good idea for us to do things that would benefit us. Rezo, you were saying you really needed some coin. Maybe perhaps we could do something to help with that, and then if something presents itself, we react to it.
I like the plan.
What he was saying
Seems
about meditation, is that something you need to do every day now?
Probably what we'll do is wherever we end up going, when we camp down, I'll probably just pull aside and spend some time doing that, but I don't want it to take over us moving forward.
Well, if it's something you need to do, we'll get it figured out.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
We practiced the other day with the meditation. You did quite good.
We did. And any of you are welcome to join me in it if you like, but it is not required, of course.
It's not part of this class.
Well, Kazakh, I really appreciate your words of wisdom and your counsel. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have.
Okay then. Well, it was nice chatting with you either way.
It was good to meet you,
Yeah, me
Kasich.
too. It was
Yeah,
nice to meet you as well.
Would have introduced them, yeah.
Thanks for the lure too.
He already knows
Quite
half
amazing.
of you. The only person he doesn't know is Rez.
He said,
Please tell me you
"Don't
smile at
lie."
him like that, like full teeth.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm doing it because I'm just smiling, but like, I don't realize that. It's like,
A playful growl sounds kind of...
Actually, one of the
Yeah, right.
interesting thing is, you've only noticed this from like 2 people inside the town, but Kazakh and Nada are the only people that haven't, looked away from you during conversation or were upsetted, in your presence.
even Snowball.
Snowball wouldn't have cared. Snowball's Snowball. Snowball is a tabaxi or a shroud. She's seen plenty of you.
Surprised you said tabaxi.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, I think we all are.
Minus
that's right.
10 HP.
No.
Permanently.
Oh, fuck.
So we head to the Drowsy Mouse.
Oh man, she is gonna give me hell if she comes sees me coming in this early in the morning. So what time? How long have we been trouncing around town looking for information and tracking down
About-
people?
Like
few hours
4
already.
days.
2 hours. Well, it'd be helpful if you guys actually asked full questions instead of like, hey, do you know this? Well, yes. Or no. And then you're like, well, fuck you then. And I was like, okay.
Bye.
Or cotton ball.
I tried with cotton ball, yeah.
I know.
It's all good. So yeah, I guess you know the day's young. Honestly, we could
Where
go
you
try
guys
and
going?
we could go
Drowsy
try and
Mouse?
find. Maybe
About
we could go try
lunchtime?
and find some bears, make some could finish the task, get some bear bacon.
Ooh,
Wow.
fun.
So, Drowsy Mouse or Malix?
My vote's let's get a job. But if anyone has anything, I'm not gonna like split party or anything.
At this
Say
point,
Drowsy Mouse.
yeah, I was gonna say at this point we're really kind of following the lead of the girls because that's just they're from here, so.
Our
I'm happy
plan
to
was just
just
to be
stick
vagabond
around.
wandering the roads, so.
Yeah, I was just gonna head back to the woods and find something else to do. Climb a tree. For fuck's sake.
Okay, then.
A big tree, yeah.
A big tree, right?
It's a redwood, probably.
Okay,
I believe I
as
parked my car. I'm sorry, go ahead.
As you all make your way towards the Drowsy Mouse, you eventually reach the front door. And as you gonna open it up, you can hear what sounds to be a bit of a chanting inside, to be exact. And as you all enter, I would assume probably Arioma and Torn, you enter first since you're the smallest ones. Just be easier for entry. And as you guys open up the door, you can see what looks to be an orc from the balcony is getting body slammed into a table. And that's where we'll leave the session.
Oh, what?
man!
Damn.
Give him the chair!
You gonna throw us into a freaking ladder match and then just roll out like that?
Yep.
Torin's just like, ready, let's go. We're fucking doing it.
Tor's already pulling his sleeves up.
The bar fight's gonna take way too long. So let's
Fight,
end it
fight, fight!
Good times still. Awesome. Let's get them.
Any
So,
parting words, or we're just done?
Trying to think at the moment. Well, either way, thank you everybody for joining our first session. Apologies for the technical difficulties that happened during the thing,
It
but
happens,
shit happens. It's you can't control the internet. If we could, everyone would be here. So that's besides the point. But yeah, thank you everybody. Is there anything else that any of you would like to say before we leave, or will that be all?
Be safe, everybody.
yeah. Good session one. That was fun, guys.
Very good. Yes.
We'll see everybody next week.
Yeah.